Hi, Chris. Is it set to Superfan Live, Chris? Because I only want Superfans in here. Is it set to Superfan? Because if it isn't, I have to come off and come on again. Thank you. I don't want anyone in here, just my Superfans. Can only view comments. Oh, good. Hey, Diana. Is it set to Superfans? Because I don't want anyone else in here but my Superfans. I just want to check if it's set to Superfan Live only. I don't want anyone in here, just my Superfans. And I think I did set it that way, so I'm hoping I did it right. And I am going to write everybody in order as they've come into the room. Vicky. It is set to Superfan Live. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for checking for me. Thanks, Chris. I don't want anyone else in the room but my Superfans, and that's it. That's who I'm going to be taking care of today. Let's wait for a few more people to come into the room. There's only 4 at the minute, I think. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I know that I was saying to everybody that I was going to do 1 week of readings, and then the following, like, I was going to do 2 days, 2 days now for my Superfans readings. But I'm not sure if anybody else wants to do anything else, or do you? That's why I want to wait for more people to come into the room, because should I just stick to doing readings, or should I go into all the other stuff? Because like the other stuff is Vedic astrology, what's happening with the planets, talking about your sun, moon and rising sign, talking about, I don't know, star signs. You know, I get into all of these other things, like talking about ghost spirits, my experiences. But when I intertwine all of those other aspects with reading, it takes up too long. I'm on here for six hours and it's draining the living daylights out of me. So I'm going to wait for a few more people to come into the room because I wanted to find out if I should just stick to readings and not doing anything else. Because I do love to do Vedic astrology to let you guys know what's going on. I'm still trying to post up 3 of my lives that I downloaded, that I did on YouTube, because it's taking forever to download. Hey, Cece. I'm just going to wait for a few that you should do. Yes, but I love talking, like, the reason why I'm asking, so I'm a bit conflicted at the minute. I'm a little bit conflicted at the minute in terms of, should I just stick to doing tarot and no Vedic astrology, no other talk about anything else? Or do you prefer me to do the talk? Like 1 day of talking and then 1 day of readings? Like, I don't know. Because I know there's new people as well coming in to my SuperFan lives, and I know that they want a reading. But I'm trying to figure out what I should do. I learned so much from you. That's the other reason why I'm like, should I continue to do it? Like, should I continue to do 1 day of reading, only readings for my superfans, and then the second time that I come on live, should I do like what happened to me, what I've learned, talking about your star signs, what kind of things that, you know, because I've got a lot of information here that I love to share, but I cannot do the information and the reading at the same time. It's just taken me out. It's taken me out. I've got like 3 superfan lives. I've got 1 of each. Okay, great. So I let me see if I can put it up here. Boards. Oh no, this is not the one. No, that's not the one. All right, hold on. I really need to learn how to use this platform because I'm so granified. It's like I have no idea how to like use this platform. Okay. There's like this thing that I saw some people do where like they have a section in the corner and then you can vote, like, but maybe I should just do that anyway. Like if I'm doing superfan lives 2 days a week. Hey Jess, if I'm doing superfan lives 2 days a week. Hey Patty. I should do 1 day of reading and 1 day of education. That's probably what I should do. There is a way of doing that and I can't remember how to do it. So it's like about me. No. Boards, backgrounds, effect. No. Let's see what this is. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see. No, I'm going to figure it out. I'll get my daughter to figure it out and then I'll get her to set it up. So what I was talking about, Jess and Patty, is if I'm going to be doing superfan lives 2 days a week, I'm conflicted as to, shall I just do, hi Liliana, should I just stick to reading tarot or should I do 1 day, 1 superfan day of tarot and then another superfan day of Vedic astrology and lessons, like learning things? And Diana is, I think Diana and Chris are like, let's do both. And I'm just trying to figure out what I should do. Excuse me. Like if I'm doing SuperFan lives, one day of complete reading and then another time of learning. Both. Okay. Because I don't want to do both on one day. It's exhausting. Okay, so one day of tarot readings, which could be today if you guys want it. Or I could add in, hey Gemma, Vedic. Anytime I do Vedic astrology and storytelling, there can't be any readings. It has to be, because even when I'm not doing tarot, I'm still on here for 5 to 6 hours. Sometimes I'm like, what the hell do we talk about on our SuperFan live? It's just like, there's so much. There's so much going on. But I just basically tell you about my experiences and the things that I've learned. I'm just trying to, because I'm trying to incorporate 2 days a week, because I'm trying to incorporate 2 days a week for my SuperFan live. Like, I've got so much information to give you. I've learned so many things in the past week, and I'm like, I need to share it with my people. I need to share it with my family on TikTok. But I'm like, but I can't do tarot and then do the sharing, because the sharing drains me and the reading drains me. So I'm going to have to do 2 days a week SuperFan live, one day specifically for reading, and then one day specifically for like talking. Now, I can't set the times and dates. I can't have a set date when I'm doing SuperFan live, because I've got hospital appointments. I have to look for a job now. I'm probably going to be working 3 days a week. 3 days a week, just to give me a cut. I've been stuck in my house for 7 months. I go out 1 day a week for my appointments, either hospital appointments or make an appointment to talk to the people who are taking care of my home and all of this stuff. So I'm going out like maybe once or twice a week, and I need to break up the monotony of staying at home, because since my mother died, it's like, out there is the big bad world, and I ain't leaving my house and my sanctuary. And now I'm like, no, I need to gain back this energy where I have to go back out into the world. It's like, it's just like, I've learned so much these past few days, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing a SuperFan live today. Do I do talking or should I do reading? So I'm going to leave it up to you lot. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What do you want me to do today? Shall we talk? Hey, Angeline, are we talking, or would you like me to tell you what I have learned? Because it will be 1 day of tarot, 2 days a week for my SuperFans, and 1 day of talking. Because I do have Vedic astrology here, but I just don't want to do Vedic astrology conversation and then reading. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I did a prayer this morning and I was like, please, God. Readings. Okay, we can do readings. So somebody said talking. Someone said reading. Somebody said talking. There you go. Astrology, talking. That's the thing. So when I go on live on a normal day, I will still read for you guys. But you remember I said that I wanted to take care of my members as well, because my membership, they give me a little bit of money for that as well. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm only focusing, I'm not really focusing on my members. And I need to kind of like, hey, Ava, and I need to kind of space everything out between all of these people. And it's not fair. I want to make sure that I give everybody equally. Do you know what I mean? So I can do tarot today and stick to only tarot. I mean, I'm sure all of you are wondering, what the hell is this big cross on my neck? Why is there a red cross on my neck? I got a story about that too. So this is why I'm like, I've got so much to tell you guys, but it's got to be one or the other. All right, let me just make sure. So I've got Chris, Diana, Tiz, Vicky, Cece, Jess, Paddy, Liliana, Gemma, Angeline, and Ava. Flip a coin. I could do that. But I want to cater to you lot. So if you guys feel like you need a reading, I'll do readings today. And I've got to wait for everybody to come into the room, because I don't want to do the Vedic astrology and then people miss it. So that's the other thing. That's why I set a time for you lot. So if you're able and you're not busy, you log in at 12 so you don't miss anything. But I do have June Vedic astrology, and I really wanted to do that. And there's 3 pages of it. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, it's 2.5 pages of Vedic astrology, and I'm just like, no, it's too much. Like, if the majority of you needs a reading, I'll do the reading. I'll do readings. So maybe I'll go really quickly, do the Vedic astrology really quickly, and then do the readings. Don't talk about my necklace. I'll do that the next live, maybe. All right. Just want to get things in order. There's so much going on. I don't know. Do you remember last week I was saying to you guys, I kept on dropping everything. Does everyone remember that? And then on my live, I literally like dropped my cards, my phone, I dropped my pen, I dropped the tarot cards, and I was like, is anyone else dropping things? Because I was dropping every fucking thing. And I was like, I think I dropped my phone like 7 times. And I was like, oh my God, my phone is no longer charging because I've dropped it so much. And I did everything in my power to fix this, for this is my livelihood. Like, I need my phone. Like, my little brother was saying to me, he's not my little, he's like 1 year and 3 months younger than me. He was like, you built your whole business on a tiny little device. Like, get a computer. And I was like, no. If it ain't broken, don't try to fix it. Do you know what I mean? I was just like, no. So last week was about dropping. Week and a half ago was about dropping things. Is anyone else having migraines, headaches? Anyone else? My body stopped trembling from the vibration plate when I go to the toilet at 3 o'clock in the morning. Because that's what happened after using the vibration plate for half an hour a fucking day. And it's set to 10 minutes. And there's a reason for that. Every day. It's like every day I have a fucking migraine. What is happening? And I understood from my guides that there is... I understood from my guides... that there is, I feel like I should talk. I am at the moment, and my eyes, it's going. I've been having migraines every day. I don't know what's going on. Am I eating chocolate? No, because I've got no chocolate in the house. Am I eating cheese? No, because those are usually my triggers to my migraine. And it's just really fucking weird. It's so weird. It's like I'm having headaches and migraines throughout the course of the day. And then it's like really quick. It'll come in. I got the blurry vision. I can't see anything. I have to put my glasses on. And then I feel sort of really out of whack, kind of feel a bit weird. It's just really odd. It's odd. And I've had this for the past week, and my energy, I've woken up as well every morning. I don't know if it's because I'm working out now. And I'm like, you know, really trying to get fit. And I've lost like a lot of, I actually lost a lot of weight. I was looking at myself and I was like, yeah, you still need to lose your stomach, but you have lost weight. Because everything that did not fit me now fits me like a glove. It's like, oh my God, I just need to lose a little bit more. This is fabulous. I'm not going to stop working out until I can see my collarbone, until I can see that without having to go like that. So yeah, I've just had a lot of really weird energy. I don't know how else to explain it. I keep waking up at 4:30 every day. When I was doing the vibrations play, I was waking up at 3:30 every day. I put my slippers on and then I'm walking to the bathroom and I'm like this. And I'm not even on the vibration play. It's taken about 5 days to get rid of the shakes. So now I know that I'm supposed to be putting it on set in 5 and doing it 10 minutes twice a week. I was doing it half an hour every fucking day for like 9 days straight. And then I was wondering why my body was like this. And I felt like the reason why I was getting migraines because I wasn't on the vibration plate. But then I was like, nope, don't do it. So I used it for the first time in a week yesterday and it was fabulous. I slept like a baby. So good. So, let me do the Vedic astrology really quickly so you guys are prepared for what's happening in June. The great thing, the one thing I will say is that we do have a blessing in June. All of us. I'm not saying that this blessing is going to take away all the shit that's going on in our lives. It just feels like the energy will become a little bit lighter in the month of June. Hey, Sylvia. It just feels like in the month of June, the energy will be a little bit lighter. All right. Maybe I should do some talking today. Does anyone need a reading? Because if the majority of you, there's 10 people in here, if 5 of you need a reading, I'm going to stick to tarot. If all of you are like, no, we can do, because I'm going on twice a week for you guys. The next time I come on live, I will do tarot. But it's up to you. And if you need to get an in-depth reading, I've left it open. So you can get the 10 cards. It's still open if you want it. Let me just do the Vedic astrology really quickly to tell you what the energies are like. And I'm going to go through it really quickly if I'm going to be doing tarot today. I'm not talking. So we've got Jupiter in. No, you don't have to do that, Ava. Love and appreciate you, sweetheart, but you don't have to do that. If you're desperate for a reading and you need answers to certain things, then by all means, get a reading. But if you're like, do I need a reading today? It's up to you. Quick reading. Okay. So I can do the Vedic astrology, don't talk about my Red Cross, and then we can do the talking the next live, because the next live is on Sunday. So I'll be, if you want, I can do tarot all on Sunday, or I can do tarot all today and then talking on Sunday. With the Vedic astrology, really quickly, we've got Jupiter, which is the largest planet. Jupiter's the planet of expansion and prosperity. So Jupiter when Jupiter, the largest planet, and one of the energies of Jupiter is, it makes us feel like good. The energy feels good. Now, a lot of people are purging a lot of things out. So nightmares. Anyone been having any nightmares? Bad dreams? Purging out of energies that is trapped in your body. Skin problems, acne, spots, blackheads, dry skin, whatever. This is your body's way of getting rid of everything. See, I know I'm going to be talking about this for another 2 hours. So anyway, so purging of the energy. Jupiter is one of the biggest planets and it's supposed to make us feel good. It's the spiritual guru. It shifts into Cancer. Cancer is a very emotional sign. And the last time that this happened was 12 years ago in 2024. So think about what happened to your life in 2024. I personally don't remember what happened yesterday, so I don't really go there, but they do say to look into that. When Jupiter enters Cancer, it's exalted in Cancer and it creates energy and blessings to the home, the family, and the environmental well-being. So I need that with Jupiter. I need this energy because, yeah, it's been a bit tumultuous. It will make things easier, okay? It doesn't take away all of the craziness of the world, but it will make things a little easier and a little bit lighter. So this is till October the 31st, this energy, yeah, with Jupiter with us till October the 31st. November the 1st, Jupiter transits into Leo. Leo is a fire sign, very warry energy, very passionate energy, and it stays there until January 24th, 2027. But I will go into the rest. I know I'm going out a little bit, but I will talk about what's going on closer to us. Hey, Ms. Lotus. So it will stay with us until January 24th, 2027. Hey, CJ. So, but then it will go back into Cancer, and we call this transit it's the homing energy and it's the wisdom energy, and it's like the return of the light. It's the return of the light. This energy brings in luck and wisdom and expansion, and it operates at its absolute peak when in Cancerian energy, because Jupiter rules growth, Cancer governs nurturing. It helps with your capacity for compassion and emotional well-being to your greatest assets. So the healers out there will be a lot of expansion in your work. So healers of all sorts, nurses, tarot readers, mediums, people who are doctors, nurses, whatever, that sort of field, therapists, psychologists, anyone that has a job where they help other people, the energy the energy with Jupiter is amplified. Jupiter is called the great benefic, the planet of fortune, and in Cancer is a sign of the home. So you combine those energies together and it makes things feel more fulfilling. It's been so intense, and something needs to break that intensity. And this is why we have Jupiter coming in during this time, to break up the energy, because it's been really intense in May, right? You remember the full moon, the new moon, and then the full moon, the beginning, the middle, and the end of May. Energies was like really palpable, right? So for our healers out there, the energy is going to help us on some level. This energy could also bring support from unexpected places if you're needing support. It's like everything will just simply work out. How, when, where, it will just all simply work out. And again, don't get me wrong, things are still going to be tough, okay, during this time frame, but the energy of Jupiter in Cancer is going to remove the intensity. It's like a buffer. Yeah, it's going to be like a buffer. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to Kellee White, because I couldn't do this without you. And this is Vedic astrology, by the way. So it's like a buffer. It's going to soften the outcome. There's going to be hope restored. On July the 8th, Venus transits into Cancer to bring the theme of emotional nurturing to yourself as well as loved ones. And it has the ability to strengthen family bonds. I need that too. So families that have been completely at odds, or it's been rough for the family energy, this energy is going to last until July the 4th. From July the 4th to July the 4th. That's how long this energy is going to last for. Hey, Serenity Rose. June the 14th. So we're back to now. June the 14th, we have a new moon. And remember, this is Vedic astrology. It transits into Taurus. And this is about practical values-based intentions, money, possessions, health, comfort. So this new moon is going to bring completion and endings. And then the new moon, will bring this ending and new beginning to create new beginnings. This brings change, completion, and on the 15th of June, the energy is in Gemini. So this energy would be good for networking, collaboration, taking classes, and expansion of knowledge. 16th of June to the 17th, Jupiter is with the moon energy and Venus, all in Cancer. And these 2 days are very special. So there would be blessings that will come in, finally. You'll start to feel like the energy is lighter in these two, around these 2 days, the 16th and the 17th. And then, so we've got a lot going on here. This is why I wanted to do it. So blessings were coming in finally. On the 21st of June, Mars, the planet of war and power and energy, transits into Taurus, and it will be in there until the 1st of August. The energy will be less impulsive, because Mars is a planet of war and power and energy, and its intensity and its action, it will shift into Taurus. So some of the energies with Taurus would be like a stubborn energy. Ava, you're on my list. There'll be like a stubborn energy with Taurus, but it will still lighten up the energy, even though this is around. Okay, there's a lot going on. And then on June the 22nd, Mercury transits into Cancer. So lots of planets are in Cancer during this time frame, and that will bring emotions to communication, sensitivity, but expansion. This is going to be a good time frame. Feel what you need to feel, express it in a great way, because this is a great time for expressing with communication. And then we've got on the is it 4th of July? What day are we on? Where are we? We're on the 12th. Right. June the 22nd to July the 4th. This is also a very special time because there is a transit during this time frame. Again, we have 3 benefic planets, and benefic means good planets: Jupiter, Mercury, and Venus, and all of them are aligning in Cancer. And this is going to be a special time, and it brings in wisdom. It's going to bring in divine blessings. On the 29th of June, Mercury goes to retrograde into Cancer until the 23rd of June. And the theme is rethinking your feelings, okay? Communication with family, and looking at domestic plan, like making plans for the future. It's a good time to do that. Review things during that time frame. There could be, with Mercury in retrograde, you always know that there's going to be delays in travel. There could be, like, it could revolve around your home, like delays in communication, delays with relationships, problems in relationships, feeling really emotional during that time frame. And this information, any information that comes in during that point in time, could affect your security. So also on June the 29th, we have a full moon in Sagittarius. This energy is about truth and justice. This energy is associated with emotional clearing, spiritual depth and renewal. It's a time for shifting your own truth and your own illusions, and deciding what your soul needs to carry you forward. So the month of June is a very emotional time, and you can put your crystals out as well during this time frame. Hi, Keshni. It didn't freeze for me. It's not frozen for me. My internet is 4 bars. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. So I've got Chris, Diana, Vicky, Cece, Jessie, Jess, Patty, Liliana, Gemma, Angeline, Ava, Sylvia, Ms. Lotus, CJ, Serenity, Rose, and Keshni on my list. And the first person that's going to get a reading is going to be Ava with a 10-card reading. There's so many things that I wanted to talk about, but for those of you who just entered in the room, I was just saying that I was trying to figure out like how I'm going to do my 2-day SuperFan lives. And I did say that I could do 1 day of reading and then 1 day of talking. Now, I really wanted to do the Vedic astrology because I haven't done it for a while. I needed you guys to know what was going on with the energy. But there has to be a day where I do specific readings, and there has to be a day where I don't do any readings, where I'm just talking to you. I've learned so much in the week through my meditation, through my guides, through my loved ones, that I have so much to talk about. But I feel like there's a lot of people in here that need a reading. So I'm not going to do any more talking. I've already done the Vedic astrology, and I'm going to get straight to doing people's readings. Because I gave you the choice. We can talk today or we can do tarot. But it feels like there's a few people in here that need some reading. So I'm just going to do the tarot, and that's it. And I'm back again doing SuperFan lives on Sunday. Now, my days are going to change when I do SuperFan lives. And the only reason why my days are going to change is because I've got hospital appointments during the week. I've got appointments with other things during the week for myself to get my life back in order after my mum's passed away. So many appointments that I've got to take care of. So my SuperFan lives will vary. Is anyone else having the issue that Keshni's having? Or is it only her? I just need to know if everyone else can hear me. Because do I need to log out and log in again? Mine's all right. I can see and hear you fine. So it's only her then. Yep. I think it's only Keshni. Great. Mine's fine too. I got 4 bars here. I'm on the green. I'm not on red. I'm not on yellow. I'm good. All right, Ava, you're the first one to gift, sweetheart. So I'm going to do your reading now. Once I'm done with Ava, I'm going to go down my list and read for you guys. I think she did that. Hey, Lala. All right, cool. Ava, thank you, sweetheart. Cool. All right, perfect. Question for you, Ava. 10 tarot cards, 5 tarot cards, 5 guided messages. Which one would you like? Because you get 10 cards, but you have an option. We can do 10 tarot cards or 5 tarot cards and 5 guided messages. Which one would you like? I cannot choose for you. It's your reading. You have to tell me what you want. Do you need guided messages or would you like full-blown tarot cards? Tarot cards is always going to give you an idea of what's to come. The guided messages is to guide you through the month. 10 cards. Okay, no worries. All right, 10 tarot cards. So the first thing that I feel as I'm connecting to you is there's happy news coming your way. I did say that. I did say that in the month of June, we're going to have like good energy. And I'm not saying that it's going to take away from the intense energy, but there will be some good news, good energy for all of us. I fucking need it, especially around like family, people that I love. It's like, remember when I was saying to you guys that I feel like my life is so peaceful right now and that all the drama is coming from everybody else. So I'm seeing 777 in your energy. You got luck on your side. Are you listening to this, Ava? You got luck on your side. 777. Happy news coming in. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't focus on anything that could distract you from the thing that you're trying to manifest. There's something about a lock and key. A lock and key. I don't know if this is a new key to a new office, a new key to a new car, a new key to a new house. I don't know what this is, but there is like a lock and key energy around you. It's like welcoming. I don't know as well. I'm seeing a heart. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not. I've got a key to the heart as well. Focused intentions is what I just heard. So keep any like unwavering thoughts or feelings. Okay, good. So the key to the lock and key to your heart. So keep any unwavering thoughts or feelings and make sure that you keep your eyes on the target so you can hit your mark. There's Leo energy around you. I feel compassion. I don't know if you're having pains in the physical body or you're trapping emotions. Hi, Bella. I don't know if you're trapping emotions in the physical body, creating physical pain. Okay, because what I can see as I'm connecting to you, I've got my neck all the way down to spine. It's cautioning you. It could be being apprehensive about something or afraid of something. I feel like I don't know why I have to say time. Time, there's something about time. Loved ones for Ava. What does Ava need to know, please, in love and light? I don't know if you're waiting on something. And you're waiting for something to unfold. I don't know if you're like, oh, there's something that I need to do, but you're procrastinating on it. I've seen a lot of good... No, I can't have the conversation because I get distracted and then it takes longer for me to get to do the reading. But there's so many things that I want to talk about, but I can't. All right. So these are the things that I'm picking up on. Like, what part of your body is hurting you? If something on the left is if you're holding on, you're having pains in the left side of your body, you're worrying about something of the past and you're bringing it into your present, affecting your physical body. If you're worrying about the future and you're worrying about, okay, so what did I say to you? I said to you, I'm seeing your spine. So from the neck all the way down, all the way to the back. What did I say? Because that's exactly what they're showing me. The spine here, pain. When that's the middle part of your body, the middle portion of your body, you're worrying about something from the past and the future, not wanting to repeat something in the future that happened in the past. This is all a combination of the middle, the middle energy. This is why you got the back, the neck, and the spine here, down the back, from the neck to the back. So you're holding up all of this built up tension in your physical body, money. So you're not attracting it, you're basically chasing it. And you could be like, no, I'm not chasing. Worrying about money is a feeling of chasing it. Worrying about not having the means or the money to pay your debts and your bills. You need to meditate. Because as I connected into your energy, into your name, I just saw the whole chakras light up. So from the base chakra, which is red, to your sacral chakra, which is orange, to your solar plexus, which is yellow, to your heart chakra, which is green, to the throat chakra, which is what, like a bluey color, violet, bluey color, to the third eye, which is like an indigo, and then to the crown, which is like a purpley violet color. I just saw your whole chakra points light up. So you do need to do some form of meditation. I've got so much to tell you. There's a breathing technique that I learned, but I'll talk about it on Sunday. You might have seen me do it on my live recently. Excuse me. It realigns your nervous system. And I did talk about it briefly when I went live the other day. I'm still trying to post up my lives. And I noticed that most of them are actually my SuperFan lives because they run for about 5 hours long. That's why it's not downloading. All right, here we go. Look at that. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. They showed me your neck all the way down to your back. Pain from your neck all the way down to the back. Holding on to fears and worries. This is why I said to you, keep your eyes on the target. Keep your eyes on the prize. There is happy news coming your way. Yeah. Wow, indeed. So that's the first thing that they showed me is your neck down all the way to your back. And look at the card that fell out. And look at the card next to it. How weird. You're like, yes, money. Look at you holding on so tightly to what you don't have and what you do have, and not letting go and opening up for the energy to expand so you can have more. The pain feels like the card. Yeah. When you are worried about whatever, don't care what it is, and the feeling of worry energy doesn't leave your body through crying, tears, screaming, jogging, having a physical outlet, working out, when you're not releasing that energy so you can sleep better, it's stored up from your body, from your crown, all the way down to your base. From the crown, the neck, all the way down to the base. So you've got to learn to get rid of fear, because ultimately pain in the physical body is fear of something. You got to let go and stop holding on to this so tightly, because when you got the Four of Coins card, the Four of Coins always represents security, the desire for long-term security, but not having it, feeling like the grass, like, are things ever going to change, or things are going to remain the same, or afraid that things will change or things will never change. And then drowning in your own emotions and feeling sad about it and letting your emotions govern you. So where does those emotions go when you don't express your worries and your fears? It stays in the body, thus creating the ailment or the illness. Yeah. I am seeing that there is no need to worry about money. I never cry. This is the worst thing that you can do. We're women. Fucking cry. I cry all the fucking minute. I could be making a coffee and then something pops into my head. I'm like... bogies, tears. And then when I'm done, I'm like... Fucking amazing that was. Should have done that ages ago. Fucking cry your eyes out. That's the worst thing a woman can do. Are you mental? Are you crazy? Crying is releasing the energy. And did you know that when you cry, I can't talk about this because I'm digressing again, but it's pearls to the angels. They take your tears and they bring it to heaven. They're like, look, God, sort it out. This is what Ava's crying about. And then give the tears to God and goes, okay, let's see what we can sort out. Tears are good. Cry. Don't have to worry about money. You got the 4 of coins and then you got the 3 of coins. It's like from the lack to having something. Crying is great. It's a way of purging emotions from the body that you don't need to have inside of you. 3 of coins talks about money, expansion, collaboration, and partnership. It means that there's going to be opportunities for you to gain money. So feel your feelings, let it go, keep your eyes on the prize. You know what I'm seeing when I'm connecting to you? I'm seeing the bow and arrow. So for me, when I'm seeing the bow and arrow, this is so predominantly in your energy, Ava. You got to keep your eyes on the prize. All right. I am seeing that you need to make sure you're listening to your intuition. Make sure you're listening to your intuition. Make sure that you're trusting your gut, your intuition, your soul. If something feels good, go for it. If something doesn't feel right, then don't go for it. I'm seeing that you need to be around people that love and support you in the next next coming months. So this is about celebration. This is about being around your soul tribe. This is about being around people that uplift your energy. And you're saying that you're worrying about money and finances, but it's supposed to flow in your energy. What is your birthday? I don't need the year. Just need the month and I just need the day. When is your birthday? I want to know what energy you are. The Queen of Coins is self-sufficient, domestically skilled, and will have money flowing to her. It's either you're going to have your own business, 26th of April. You're the 8 of clubs. Taurus, you're the 8 of clubs. So the 26th of April, you're the 8 of clubs. Clubs is, you need to get rid of fears and worries. My mother and my daughter is the 9 of clubs. Now, the 9 of clubs energies always has some negativity that they're focusing on, some worries. But the 8 of clubs, look at that number, infinite potential or infinite possibilities or infinite problems. You're an 8. So you can either keep repeating the same way that you've been feeling for the past 20 years, or you can shift the energy and then change the energy frequency that you send out to come back to you with the number 8, the infinite symbol, for you to call in blessings instead. And you have the capacity for it, Taurus. Because Taurus as well governs the throat. So you do need to say what you need to say when you need to say it and speak your mind. And that's probably why you're having issues from the throat down the back, from the neck down to the back. It's about talking and speaking your mind and saying what you need to say and focus on the things that you want to gain. There is healing being done underneath the surface of things. The temperance is filling up your own cup. Be patient is a virtue. Healing is important. Doing things in moderation. Finding harmony in your everyday. That will create the victory flow. Victory, success, the recognition, the boss mode, being awarded for the good work that you've been doing. It's in your energy, right? The only thing that you need to do is call all of this in sooner rather than later and take care of your health. What did I say to you in the beginning? Have a physical outlet. Are you holding things in, or are you expelling it from your body via working out, via screaming, crying, shouting, something? You're letting out the emotions. You're not trapping it in your physical body. These are things that you need to do. So on Sunday, I'm not doing any readings whatsoever. On Sunday, what I am going to do is talking. So I'm going live for my subscribers. For those of you who just entered into the room, today is about tarot reading. Sunday, I'm going to come back on Sunday and I'm going to only talk, and I will not be doing any readings. This represents good health. So you have a wish fulfillment around you, wishes coming true, but you also need to take care of your health because this represents material abundance. Material abundance. Material abundance. That is what that represents, material abundance. So, and then look, you're saying money, the money, what money, what the money, what? You got the money here, you've got money here, you've got money here. So anchoring your reading, you got the 9 of coins, which is self-sufficiency and money. You next to the Queen of Coins, it's the money that you're supposed to be flowing towards you, not pushing away. You're going against the grain. It's like you're going against the grain of the flow of money. Instead of being in the abundant energy and the joy frequency, you're in the fear energy, the lack energy, which creates the delay to the money coming through. You're going to be fine, Ava. You'll be fine. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. By the way, she's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. She's coins, energy, earth energy. Earth, Taurus is an earth sign. Business, money, security. Trust your intuition. Cleanse and clear out all the energies that don't serve you. You want to get rid of your pain? Go on a vibration plate for 10 minutes every 2 to 3 days. Still recommend it. Go work out, jog, go for a swim, get one of those stationary bikes and ride on it. You need to channel your energy and you need to cry while you're on the bike. While you're on the bike, cry and let it out. Because you're trapping in emotions in the body, which is creating pain. Your body is speaking to you. So anytime you have, like, people will say, Anna, I got pain. Why are both my feet swollen? Why is both my feet hurting? That's your body's way of saying to you, sit the fuck down. You have to have a break from work. You cannot, your legs are swollen because you're trapping in emotional energy, because swelling is about water retention sometimes. So water retention storing up in your body and there's no flow. There's no flow. That's why lymphatic draining is great. So you're okay. You got this. Ava, I hope that helps you in some way. I got so much that I learned. I got so much. You're so welcome. I got so much that I learned just this week alone that I was like, I need to tell my people this. But today is about reading. Chris, is it a general reading? What do I need to know, right? It helped me so much. Thank you. All right, I'm doing my list now. I'm going through my list. And guys, loved ones, what does Chris need to know? Please, in love and light. So now I'm starting my list. I'm doing this in order as I've received. All right, Chris, what does Chris need to know? You need to stop focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. You're not paying attention to the blessing in disguise. You're probably focusing. No, your Keshni is there. Third to last. So, you came in last, you came in at the end, Keshni, so I'll put you at the end. So there's 2 other people after you. So you need to be patient is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting into your energy. Stop looking at what has gone wrong, Chris, what could go wrong, what may go wrong. Because again, like I said to you, in the month of June, every one of us is going to get some form of a blessing. The energy is going to lighten up. So it'll feel easier to walk through the energy. I also feel like there's money coming in. So everything that you planted is going to come to fruition. And I've got an older masculine coming your way. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I also feel a sense of harmony and problem solving in your energy. Like, so figuring certain things out, Chris, is what I'm seeing. Things that you couldn't see in the month of June, things will start to be clearer for you. Diana Tiz. Diana. Hey, Nicole. Just adding you onto my list, Nicole. I am going to get through my list now. Love and friendship. No way! Oh my God! Oh my God, love and friendship. You said that you saw a new car a few months back and I just picked it up today. Yay! Are you going to do some rough riding like I do? I pretend I'm like a gangster. Can you imagine Diana riding around like a gangster? Get your glasses on. Be like, yo, what's up, guys? All right, Diana, and guys, loved ones, love. Yeah, she's a grandma, by the way. All right, love and friendship. There's going to be 4. No, I drive like an old lady now. My daughter really wants me to drive like an old lady. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I still feel like I'm like 16 years old and, you know, I'm cool and shit like that. My daughter's like, no, mum. So love and friendship, you might need to decide on who to keep in your energy field when it comes to friendships. You might have to look really and make a list of friends who are really beneficial for you and friends who are not, and get rid of people who are not bringing you any sort of light energy, or an energy of, you can do it, Diana, this is great. So reevaluating your friendship groups, like really, really, really reevaluating it, going back and forth, trying to figure out who's best for you, and pay attention to the blessing in disguise, because there is a blessing. There does feel like there needs to be some harmony and moderation in the energy. I feel like there's something around working in two places or helping out, and there could be opportunities for you in two directions during the month of June. There is love in your energy, but I just feel like there's a little bit of sadness around it or insecurity around it, because the Three of Swords is always talking about, for me, it is a heartbreak, but it also is, it doesn't even have to be a heartbreak or insecurities. It could just be like, when is it going to happen for me? That could be classed as some sort of an insecurity. Like, why haven't I found the love yet? Maybe I'm not deserving, or maybe, you know, am I ever going to meet anybody? And depending on what it is that you're doing in your life, it's like, where are you going to meet somebody if all you're doing is working, or you're taking care of the kids or the grandkids? It's like, it's that energy. There is a blessing coming your way in the month of June. You just need to find peace with it. Find peace in the love arena and find peace in your friendships. But it looks to me like in the month of June, there could be some people that might highlight who they actually are, and you might have to figure out who to keep in and who to clear out, who to keep in and who to clear out in the friendship groups. But there is a blessing coming your way in and around friendship and love. I am seeing that. Now, the Four of Wands is about you having peace of mind, taking a break, solitude, renewal of your energy and your mind. And they are showing me 4 in your energy. So 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, the 4th of a month, where things will start to, I don't know, it's like things will start to be revealed to you around friendships, and then will be revealed to you around the love arena. So I will be back on Sunday, guys, and I will be doing talking on Sunday. So I'm doing readings today, okay? So you do have the energy of love here. You might even have an option of 2 people, by the way, Diana. It's like we could learn from the past. I have learnt from my past relationship with my daughter's dad. I've learnt a lot from him. Do I have insecurities attached to a new relationship because of this man in my past? I'm not going to say no. I will say that I am 90% healed from what happened with my trauma in love with my daughter's dad. And this is 23 years later. Have I still got that little bit of insecurity when it comes to relationships? We all have it. If I get into a relationship and I give full-blown love, is that person going to love me too? So I'm preaching the preach, but I'm practicing what I'm preaching. Like, get rid of insecurities. This is why I said to you, I'm like 90% there. That's nearly 100. Do I still have a bit of insecurities left? Yes, of course I do. So I'm just going to be I think there will always be that little bit of insecurity as a woman, because when we love hard and we give our whole heart completely. But I don't want to jump into a relationship like my best friend told me before she died. Do not jump into a new relationship with old insecurities. I'm 90% there. That's why I've been single for 14 years, because I've been working on myself for 14 years. Am I nearly there? 90%. So yes, you do have it. You do have option for love. Just reevaluate certain friends that are in your energy. Me, I've got 2 friends. I have my family. See you later, Ava. I love and appreciate you, honey. I have my family. I have 2 friends. That's all I need. Don't need any more than that. Don't want any more than that. A lot of people are fake. And I've noticed a lot of good people are being hurt during this time frame. Good people who deserve so much blessings, but are just going through the dark night of the soul bullshit. It just pisses me off. But I understand that's a part of their blueprint. Vicky. I could hear love. I could hear, like, I could hear people that I love talking about how people are treating them so awful. And then I hear the person that I love saying, I'm not responding, I'm not acting, I don't say a thing, I just let it be. And I'm like, you don't have to say a thing. I will fucking say it for you. That fucking prick. That cunt. How could that person do that to you? And then she's all there really calm. And I'm going, that. And it's not even my situation. And I'm like, I'm expressing myself for her. So the words that I'm saying out loud is like words that she would say. But she's such a beautiful soul that she would never say hurtful words. And I'm like, there's Anna there with her bitchy self going, what the fuck? How could they fucking do this to you, those fucking assholes? And it's just like, oh God, calm down, love. It's not happening to you, it's happening to me. So this is why, as an empath, you pick up everybody else's shit. Hi, Care Bear. It's just like, no, Anna, it's okay, don't worry about it. I was like, no, you don't have to worry about it. I will. And then she's laughing at the other end and she was like, are you all right? And I'm like, I'm fine, I'm just upset for you. And she's just love her. And then I calm down and I'm like, I need to be a little bit more like her. Calm down, Anna, it's not your problem. But I do that. I absorb everybody else's shit. That's why I'm so drained. Why have you got the love cup upside down? This is ultimate love, Vicky. This is like ultimate love in your energy, but for some reason it's upside down. So with the love card upside down, this is going to tell me emotional insecurities when it's attached to love. You're supposed to have a new love. You're supposed to have a marriage, a higher form of commitment, a soulmate, a divine counterpart. I mean, this is something that you've wished for. I beat you. I've been single for 14 years. Maybe 15 now. I lost count. Maybe 15. I lost count. It's like you're praying, you're wishing, you're asking for love, but somewhere here in the DNA, in the vibrational frequency body of Vicky, there is some sort of insecurity, sadness, worry flow. Even though you're supposed to have a younger masculine coming in towards you. You prayed and wished for something, but you sent out the energy and then you pulled it back to you because of some sort of emotional insecurity. It's like going back and forth about it. I do want love, but I don't want it, but I do. And what happens if I do and then I get hurt? It's still, like me, probably not yet ready for it. Like, I know that I want love. I know that I want the feel of a hairy chest on my chest. But I also know that I don't fucking think I want you full time, so you need to go home and leave me alone. I don't know what's wrong with me. But it just feels like you're juggling right now when it comes to love. So this is the holdback of love. So you're supposed to have a younger masculine. I've got a Libra, Aquarius and Gemini on the table. So if this energy isn't here yet, I feel like this person will come in later on. Of course, love is in your vibration. You're supposed to have it. You've got the Ace of Cups. It's the hand of God giving you love. And the hand of God is always going to try and give you, because God loves you so much, what you want. But you cannot get it if you're not in vibrational alignment with it. This is why I know I'm not ready for it. I can talk about love. I want all of this crap. But it's like, oh God, he's here and he's got his feet up and he's messing up my couch and you need to fucking go home. And it's like, no, I don't like it. It's like I have to adjust who I am after 14 years of being single because of this guy. And I'm not doing it. I'm not ready for it. Look, it's giving me like hives just talking about it. I do want love, but God's got to get me ready for it because I am not mentally ready for it. So you do have love coming your way, but you have got to get rid of whatever emotions that you're holding on to attached to any insecurities, emotional insecurities, because we deserve, for all of us single girls, even girls are in a relationship, we deserve the best that love can give, because love is the highest frequency and we deserve that, the highest band of love. We're not going to have the highest band of love if we don't love ourselves and we're not ready for it. Insecure, emotional insecurity, mental, emotional, physical insecurity. Do I feel like I'm ready to get in a relationship right now? No, because I don't feel sexy. Like my stomach is huge. I can just about see my vagina. I don't need to lift up my stomach anymore. I can be like, oh, look, it's there. I haven't fucking seen you for 14 years. So that's great. So I'm still working on my shit, you know. Cece. So Vicky, you have got the love energy. You don't worry about that. I haven't seen my vag for fucking 14 years, man. It's like I need a mirror in front of me just to know what it looks like, because I don't know what it looks like. And then ever since I've been on the treadmill for the whole month, it's like, oh my God, look at you. Oh God, you need a wax. That's what I look when, that's what I see when I look down at here. Oh girl, I can't even see you. General. Oh, you got some money coming your way and you got two masculines around you. So I've got two younger masculines coming your way, lovers or friends, collaborative partners. There is money, slow and steady, the pay rise, the promotion, the investment, somebody that's going to spark up a creative energy within you that you lay dormant. That's something that's laid dormant within you. You might be feeling really emotional. Hey, Nikki. You might have been feeling really emotional in the past couple of months or the past couple of days, the past couple of weeks, which is why the Queen of Cups is upside down, which talks about nurturing and healing self, not absorbing everybody else's bullshit. That's what that represents. You might even be surrounded by really important people later on, and they don't have to be lovers. They could be people that you might be partnering up with or collaborating with. That's going to give you the money, the means, and the stability that you've been looking for, or the news that you've been waiting for, Cece. And then the passion, depending on your current situation. If you're single, passion coming your way, something tangible and solid coming your way, and you may have to choose between one or the other. And you could meet these people at a party or in a social event, because the Three of Cups is party, single. Well, it feels like these two people come into your energy and you're just going to be like completely blinded to them. If you're feeling a certain type of way emotionally, you might not see that these are like blessings in disguise. Like these people are coming in for something to spark up something within you. But there is the money coming here and there is a lot of creative energy coming your way, and you've got to get your emotions upright. The Three of Cups talks about being around your soul tribe and being around people that love and support you, and make sure that you're around a circle of friends that love and support you. And I always see the Three of Cups. Don't talk about your business until it's come to fruition. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest into your future, don't talk about it until it's already there, done, come to fruition. Hey, Rashawn. Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Period emotions. I just done mine. Mine's done and over, thank God. When I started my period at 13 years old, I have always had consistent periods for 7 days. I'm 45 years old. I'm still having consistent periods for 7 days. Except now it's like my period is trying to murder me. It's like now it's like coming full force. 5 years of this shit. Jess. I need a new set of cards. Jess, angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Jess. What Jess needs to know, please, in love and light. So Sunday when I do Superfan Lives, I will not be doing any readings, guys. Lady J, I will not be doing any readings on Sunday, Superfan Live. I'm going to be talking. I want to talk to everybody about my Red Cross. Yeah, I want to talk to you about all the stuff that I want to give you some. I want to give you some simple cancer killing advice, which is what I found out from my guides. And I'm like, why didn't you give me this sooner? This is the time that you were meant to hear it. Things that you probably already have in your kitchen. I was like, what? I know I wanted to talk about it today, but I think a whole bunch of people wanted readings. I'm not going to do talking and reading at the same time. It takes my energy out. I have been doing talking and reading I posted it up on my YouTube, and I posted it up. No, I posted it up on my TikTok, what time I'm going live on Sunday. And I posted it up on my Instagram. I'll do it again. I can't remember what time I put, but I did post it up already on here. So if you go onto the main page of my TikTok, you'll see Sunday. Sunday the 14th, I think it is. Jess, are you here? I can't remember, Lala. You're going to have to come off here and check on the main screen. Or do it later on. I've already posted up what time I'm going live on Sunday. I'm not reading on Sunday. I'm only talking about what I've learned. And why I have this thing on my neck. All right. Jess, are you here, Jess? Jess and God's loved ones. For those of you who don't know, depending on your religion, Knights of Templar cross. Jess, is your reading general, Jess, or is it something specific? Jess. I hope you're here. I'm going down in order as I'm reading it, as you've come into the room. I've got Jess, Patty, Liliana, Gemma, Angeline, Sylvia, Ms. Lotus, CJ, Serenity Rose, Keshni, Lala, Bella, Nicole, Care Bear, Nikki Lewis, Rashan, Lady J. Jess, are you here? Hey, Sonia. Hi, honey. Is it a general or is it something specific? What does Jess need to know? Angels, guys, loved ones, what does Jess need to know, please? In love and light, what does Jess need to know? What does Jess need to know? All right, put your question down, Jess, but I am going to tell you what I see already, and then you can ask me a question and I'll answer it. Stop over-analyzing and overthinking things. Stop thinking about the worst-case scenario. It burns fuel and it burns energy. This represents, when you got the Eight of Swords, it represents imprisonment, restriction, and isolating and blocking your blessings. Don't worry about money or finances. When you let go and you're in the flow state of energy, flow of money, it will come to you. The Four of Coins is upside down. So when the Four of Coins is upside down, it's like a new outlook when it comes to money and finances. The flow state energy, letting go and not holding on. Spending your savings on some level. And then you got the Lover's card, Jess. And the Lover's card does represent a choice and an opportunity. The Lover's card, first and foremost, I'm being filtered. Just try and keep adding some emojis. When I see your question, I will answer it for you. But so far, this is what I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you. The Lover's card is also a representation of, first and foremost, the Lover's card is a choice. You have a choice to make in the next coming days. The other big representation of the Lover's card represents a choice of love, a connection, a soulmate, a divine counterpart. The Lover's card is always about being supported by a partner, a partnership. It's a choice. So this is also what it represents. Hey, Monica, this is also what it represents. If you're currently in a relationship at the moment, Jess, and things ain't going well, it means that you're going to have another opportunity for love, and the universe is going to send you another soulmate. So you might have to choose between the current person that you're with, or you might have to choose between somebody else. If your love life is great, JT, if your love life is great, that means you're with your divine counterpart. You're with your soulmate. Now, anchoring your reading, Jess, I do have the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about good karma, a turning point, travel and relocation, a new vehicle. If you're not able to message me on here, send me an email and I'll open up my email and then I can read your question there. I've got my email open, so if you would like to maybe email me, Jess, if I can't see your question, then you can email me on there. But the Wheel of Fortune, Sylvia, you're on my list. The Wheel of Fortune, good luck, a turning point, good karma, travel and relocation, a new vehicle, taking a gamble. This is what this card represents, Jess. So if you can't write it and it's filtering you out, you can email me. My email address is on the main page of my TikTok. Copy and paste my email address and then send me your question, and then I will read for you once it comes through, Jess, if you have a specific question. So do that, Jess, if I haven't answered your question. All right, I got it. Give me 1 second. There is an older masculine coming your way. You're talking about family. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Is there issues around the family? Because if there is, I'm going to say this to you, that the energy around family, because Jupiter's in our, if you were here for the Vedic astrology, family energy is going to start to feel a little bit lighter and get better if there's any issues around the family. If you're looking to have a family, everything is going to happen later on. So the children, the husband, the relationship, the connection, the stability. So you're talking about love and family. There you go. There's a love and there's the family card. It's all upside down, but it will come in at some point. Emotional contentment, the blessing, the love and support that you felt has eluded you. Older masculine coming your way. Could meet this person around work, study or education. It feels like you're looking for the partnership, but it also feels to me like you have insecurities, because this is a soulmate card. This is a nostalgia, childlike, having fun, letting your hair down, not taking life so seriously card. And when it's upside down, it means that you are doing the opposite, like heavy energy. There will be some sort of an awakening around you. So the awakening, the judgment card talks about the wake-up call, clarity, the final decision, and knowing what your life purpose. So in terms of love and family, it's all in your energy, but for some reason it's coming in later on. It's all coming in later on. Okay. Sylvia, you paid for an in-depth reading, so I'm going to take care of you, and then I'll get to Patty, Liliana, Gemma, and Angeline. So, Sylvia, you're so welcome, honey. Sylvia, I need to know, do you want 10 tarot cards, or do you want 5 advice cards and 5 tarot cards? Hi, Readem. Okay, so 10 tarot cards. Check 2 guys for me. Fred, where are you meeting all these people? I freely don't have any, I don't have a life because I'm not meeting anyone. It's like everybody else is meeting like 2 or 3 people, and I don't even have fucking half of a man. I don't even have half of a man. I don't even have a man's foot. All right, I'm going to do the first 5 cards for Fred, and then the second 5 cards for Dion, yeah? Every time I go out, I look so young. Oh, piss off! Just God's loved ones. This is Sylvia. I need to start changing the way I wear my clothes, man. All right, here we go. Fred, 5 cards. Dion, 5 cards. Fred. 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 Dion. Oh, where the hell do you go? Are you going out with your girlies? Dion. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, dancing. I love to dance. Oh, man, I need to go dancing. Hey, Nomsa. All right, let me just pull some cards. A quick yes or no. Okay, and then I'll tell you what I see around both of them. I don't know what to feel about this. Anchoring the reading for both of these men, by the way. I will tell you. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you before we get started is I've got the runner and chaser dynamic, codependent. So one of these guys, okay, hold on a minute. Fred, Dion. Someone will be codependent on you out of this connection. I feel like in a weird way, they could both be codependent on you at some point in the relationship. Codependent, somebody has fear of abandonment issues. I've got Libra, the need for harmony. I see number 7. They're supposed to be loving your energy. There's an energy of conflict I'm feeling. It feels like whatever it is that you're going through, any complications or anything that you're over analyzing when it comes to the two guys, it's like the situation is already going to be fixed. You've got all of this strength, so use it wisely and make sure you're not hanging around with people that could deplete your energy is what I'm feeling. I also feel like there is progress. Somebody, possibly both of them, is not being their authentic self. Double life, someone is leading a double life, backstabber, cheater. If I had to go for one of these guys, fuck, it's so confusing. I don't like any of them. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't like any of them. However, I got player vibes with Fred. There's something about Dion, like he's got it too. Is Fred married? Like if I had to go with one of it's okay. I'm here for the truth. Oh, good. I don't like any, look, anchoring both of these men out of all the cards, really? Sexual pleasures, addiction, obsession, cheating, deception, lies, betrayal. This is anchoring both of these men. Fred says he's separate. Really? Really? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Fred and his ex-missus and you. Why is she showing up here in the reading? So don't say anything. So he's saying that he's separated, but he's coming across as a cheater. This is deceit, lies, betrayal, shady, cheater, asshole energy. It feels like he's always expanding and there's always a secret lover on the side, aside from his wife. He might be separated, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's still shagging his wife, sleeping with her. It just feels like they're still together. There is a man and 2 women here. Don't like that with Fred. And you're saying he said he's separate. Yeah, because he was expanding his energy, looking elsewhere. And there was probably some cheating, deceit. And remember, there is his truth, his wife's truth, and then the actual truth. There's always 3 sides to a story. There's always 3 sides to a story. So do I like Fred? Not for my Sylvia. Hell to the motherfucking no. Now you can, by all means, honey, go on, bang it out. Bang it out until your head, you can't see anymore and everything is all wobbly. If you want to go in there for purely sexual pleasures, go for it. If you want to go there because you need a gym, go for it. But don't go in there for a serious relationship. I personally wouldn't, yeah? No. I personally would not do that. No. That's how I feel about Fred. No. Dion. I don't know if Dion is younger than you or embodies the energy of a young soul, but this guy, he's got the gift of the gab, and he's also very sexually orientated because the devil card is also anchoring him. He's probably got the gift of the gab. He's so charming. Hey, Tracker. He's so charming. He's so... I could so fall in. I don't know if he's younger than you or again embodies the energy of a young soul. He might even feel on some level like some sort of a wish fulfillment, like a miracle. Like, oh my God, I like you. There's something about you. And it just feels like, Monica, you're on my list. And it feels like he's also a lover man. Yeah, he's charming. Yeah, no shit. Charming, gift of gab, you name it. He's coming out next to the lover's card, but he's not looking for an in-depth, deep relationship. Now, he could be teaching you something really important with the star card. He could be a wish fulfillment, a lesson that you need to learn. But eventually it will end because the death card signifies that this relationship will go down the toilet at some point. And you will probably look elsewhere and he will probably be looking elsewhere. Now, if you look at the placements of the card, this is how the cards fell out. He's not looking for love. The lover's card is a soulmate and a divine counterpart. He's looking the other direction for a whole bunch of love. And then you got Anchor the Devil with both of them. I don't like both of them. So if you're looking to just have a bit of boom boom, go for it. But it's not for you to have a serious relationship with any of these guys. You can dance. You can rub up on them a little bit if you want to while you're dancing. Go for it, girl. Rubby, rubby, dub, dub. But then go home by yourself. Don't go into this connection. It feels like they're a bunch of children. That's how it feels for me. Like, have your fun. You deserve to. You're right. This is what I needed to know. I don't like any of them for you. I don't. You can have fun with these guys, have fun, but don't look at them as like, I love you, I want to give you my time and your energy, I want you to come and live in my house. Hell no! Hell no. No. I don't like it. Sorry. Don't like it. Doesn't feel right to me. Don't like any of them. Not for my Sylvia. No fucking way. No way, man. So I hope that helps you. Fun it will be, and that's it. That's what I would do. Listen, you better believe that when I'm 80 years old, I'm still going to be shagging a whole bunch of young men. I'll be like, come here, I'm going to tie you in my basement. Hope that helps you. All right, I've got to read Monica, and then I'll go back onto my list. I hope that helps you. Monica, would you like 10 tarot cards, or would you like 5 tarot cards and 5 guided messages? Because you are allowed to have 10 cards, but I just need to know what you would like. 10 tarot or 5 tarot and 5 guided messages. Let me know. Monica. And then I will get back to my list. I've got Patty, Liliana, Gemma, Ms. Lotus, CJ, Serenity, Rose, Keshni, Lala, Bella, Nicole, Care Bear, Nikki, Rashawn, Lady J, Sonia, Monica, JT, Reedham, Nomsa, and Tracker. 10. All right, sweetheart. Anything specific? So the first thing I'm hearing is music. I don't know if you need to listen to music, you need to dance to music, or music is what I'm hearing. I also feel like you're the creator of the situation. You created this situation, so you can uncreate it. General, okay. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you need to have a sacred place in the home arena. A sacred place where nobody can bother you, where you can sit there and go into Zen mode, where you can do like meditation and your breathing techniques. It's like create a special place in your home where only your energy belongs and no one else can enter. Lock that room. It's specifically your energy. That will help you heal anything that happened that you deem as toxic from past relationships. It could help heal like addiction. You could help heal other people around you that has addiction or toxicities in that room. I see Sagittarius. I see 3, 3, 3, 5s and 2s everywhere I go. So if you haven't seen 3s, 5s and 2s everywhere you go, you are going to see it everywhere from now going forward. I am seeing there's a reshaping in your energy, time to reshape things. I see spark, attraction, passion and attention coming your way. I said Sagittarius, I said. Hi, Weena. And I also see a man around you. So I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not. This man for me is very masculine, very divine masculine, very authoritative, and is very, I don't know, I like his body. There's something about his body that looks great. He could be a friend, a lover, or somebody that you could be associating with in the work arena later on. Tracker, you're on my list. So I am seeing that. Read them, you're on my list. So I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you, right? Okay. And I think you need to light up some candles. I don't know if you already do that, but I'm seeing candles, lighting up candles. Sagittarius, growth. And there's something about plants and painting. Artists, creative, painting, drawing, planting trees, flowers, not trees, plants, plant pots, growth is what I saw in your energy. There's a reshaping around you in the month of June. All right, here we go. Monica. What does Monica need to know? What does Monica need to know? Need to know. What does Monica need to know? What does Monica need to know? What does Monica need to know? Please and thank you. What does Monica need to know? Divine masculine. Whether you're in a relationship or not, divine masculine in your energy. Let me talk about this Emperor in regards to the Emperor being you first. Power, recognition, respect, strategic, making plans for your future, to thyself be true, taking control of the situation, empowerment and strength. That's you. In the month of June, going into divine masculine. That's why I saw very dominant masculine energy. You could be like me, a woman that thinks like a man. That's the energy of you. What is your birthday? I don't need to know the year. I just want to know your birthday. I want to know what playing card you are. So there is a lot of power in the energy of June and a lot of control and you being the leader. Yeah, is that November the 13th? Yes, it is. It's November 13th. All right. So you are... Oh, you've come in for spiritual lessons. So you are the 7. November the 13th is the 7 of clubs. My clubs people out there, when you find out what your birthday is, no matter what number clubs you are, you're very psychic. Clubs people also has to get rid of negativity. Negative thought process, negative ways of thinking, that sort of energy. So when you are in the club's energy, it means you got to get rid of negative thinking. Okay? You got to get rid of old emotions that hinder your blessings from coming in. Now we look at number 7. From 1 to 9 is numerology, because there's not like a whole bunch of numbers. That's numerology. It's 1 to 9 because 10 is literally number 1 again. Take away the 0, it's number 1. You're the 7. Now, out of 1 to 9, 7 is the most spiritual number in numerology. You've come in for spiritual learning and spiritual ways of looking at things and getting rid of negativity. So you've come in for spiritual learning, empowerment. There is an older masculine, I did say this, around you. Could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with. I will say this to you. Your intuition is on point, Monica. So you need to pay attention to your dreams and your visions. You're going to be able to pick up on sense and see things more clearer. And you're a Scorpio, right? Scorpios, I'm scared of you lot. I'll tell you why Scorpios are so intense with Scorpios. Out of all the zodiac signs, Scorpio is governed by the planet Pluto. Pluto is the death and transformation planet. You get stung by a Scorpio, you're fucked. Scorpios are psychic, mediumistic. They sense and see things that other people can't sense and feel, as with my water signs. But out of all the signs, the 12 signs of the zodiac, the one, because Scorpios has to go into the dark night of the soul, you are all about that. You're all about that energy. It's like morbid obsession with death, magic, mysteries, intuition, psychic things, esoteric shit. Like, if you don't ever get into that, like wearing black eyeliner and like, you know, The Craft, you know, them girls in The Craft, that show. It's like, if you're not there yet, you will be. Probably love Halloween and that sort of energy. Scorpios are the only signs in the zodiac that would be more than happy to guard the gates of hell. Like, you're not afraid of nothing, and you should not even be afraid of anything, because Scorpio is the death planet. It's covered by Pluto. So if there's any signs of the zodiac that can guard the gates of hell, it would be Monica and Tracker being going, yep, sorry, no one is allowed to pass, and no one is allowed to come through. It's like, it's that. You'd be standing at the gates of hell, and like there'll be all these demons trying to get out, and you'll be like, shh, you're not coming through, be quiet. That's the energy of Scorpio. It's like demons are trying to come out of the gates of hell and they can't come through because, you know, Monica and Tracker is guarding the fucking gates of hell. And it's like, you shall not pass. It's that sort of energy with Scorpio. So your intuitive abilities during this time frame is heightened. So you are going to see things that, you know, you're probably already used to. Dreams, visions, signs, symbols, synchronicities, odd things. You have nothing to be afraid of, Scorpio. We don't, none of us have to be afraid of anything because we're still protected by God. But there are certain soldiers in the world governed by their star sign, which keeps them. And no wonder you're number 7, the spiritual number. And then the clubs, getting rid of negative thoughts and emotions and energies and feelings that you're holding on. You don't need to hold on to that because it can govern you. But listen to your intuition during this time frame. I'm seeing, Monica. I'm seeing that there is good news, a message, an offer coming your way that could be emotionally filling. There could be a birthing of a child in your family, if not with you, grandchildren, children. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, stop looking at what has gone wrong, could go wrong, and pay attention to the blessing in disguise. Focusing on all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, is going to cause delays, the healing of the heart. And it's going to trigger toxicity or trigger what we are energetically. We affect our family who lives with us because energy is palpable and real. So whatever energy we're in, we affect the people that live with us. This is why I always say, I don't like anyone in my house. When I'm high vibrational, then I can have people in my house. But the people that come into my house has to also be high vibrational because I don't want their energy to affect mine. Ace of Swords represents mental clarity, new challenges and new beginnings, new opportunities coming your way, new opportunities to learn. And with the Ace of Swords, this is the time frame in June to cut out things that no longer serve you. It's like success after setbacks is what I just heard in your energy, Monica. The Hierophant is about meditation, tapping into the spiritual part of yourself, a spiritual connection coming your way, somebody that you could potentially get married to, or somebody that you could have a partnership or a unionship with. It doesn't have to be a marriage, but this is about tapping into the spiritual part of yourself and then having a spiritual connection coming towards you. So why did I say to you in the very beginning that you need to have a sacred space to cleanse, clear, release, to meditate? I've also got the star card, which talks about a miracle around you, a renewed sense of hope, clarity, miracle coming your way. You must have prayed, wished, and asked or manifested something from the universe. And when the star card is out, it represents that the universe has heard your call. So the star card is always a card of a miracle coming your way. Did you pray for a miracle? Did you ask for one? Are you hoping for one? Only way you're going to get it is to get out of the way so the universe can do its job. Because the only way that you can block your blessing is your energy frequency alone. Nine of Cups talks about health, good health, wishes coming true, abundance. So you've got both of the wish cards, and there are only two in the deck. So the Nine of Cups talks about wishes coming true, good health, going to the gym, working out, eating more healthily. To do what? To heal what has been broken. The thing about my Scorpios as well is that when you feel, you feel everything at a high octave. And the universe is asking you to move past that. Hi, Lucy. The universe is asking you to move past that, moving out of rough into smoother waters. This also represents a change. It represents moving, travel, relocation, or a holiday. But there is something that needs to shift and change in your energy. And there's another man in your energy. So I've got an older masculine, two older masculines, both fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. If they're not here yet, they're coming in. They could be lovers or friends or people that you could be collaborating with. Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your energy, Aquarius. So I hope that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light, Monica, love and light. So I've got to read tracker and read them, and then I'll get back to my list. Guys, for all of you just entered into the room, I am going to be doing SuperFan live on Sunday. I will not be doing any tarot on Sunday. I have too much information to give you. I wanted to do that today, but I feel like there's people that needed to do readings. So please take note. I'm doing SuperFan lives 2 days a week. The days are going to vary because I have hospital appointments and other appointments. But one of those days, of the 2 days that I read for my super fans, one day will be tarot reading like I'm doing today. And the next day will be just talking about everything that I learned, the books that I bought, the things that has come into my energy through meditation, teaching. All right. So Sunday, there's no reading. So please take note of that. General and guys, loved ones. So tracker, because you're allowed 10 cards, do you want 10 tarot cards? Or 5 tarot cards and 5 guided messages? Which one do you want? Could be 10 tarot cards, 5 tarot, and 5 guided messages. You let me know. Angels, guys, loved ones, this is the tracker. The tracker needs to know, please, and love and light. 5 and 5. All right, sweetheart. Let's get your... So the first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is you're going to ascend. In the month of June, there's something about transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, going into a new phase. I see Leo energy. I feel like you're a hero. Don't know why I heard hero. I see new beginnings, trying again, new direction, starting over again is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. I'm also hearing tell her to keep going, keep going. They're showing me a crown above your head. I feel like high priestess. Divine knowledge is going to be coming through if you're meditating especially, or you're channeling your energy in like a workout or something like that. I am seeing that there's going to be divine guidance and divine knowledge coming your way. I also feel like you might study something spiritual, like looking for a spiritual teacher, going online and learning about how to meditate, or learning about how to cleanse the chakras, or something in and around this energy. I'm also seeing as I'm connecting to you, 4, 2, 6. So these numbers are going to come up into your energy. You need to plan a vacation, go on a holiday, relax and have fun. I'm also seeing as I'm connecting to you, relax, relax, relax. You need to restore your hope. I feel like you and your family are protected and safe, watched over by angels is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing as I'm connecting into your energy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. I am seeing that as I'm connecting into your energy. I've got Archangel Michael around you. There's a little girl in your energy, by the way. And she's wearing pink. I don't know if this is one of your guides. Who is this? And she's holding a teddy bear. Praagh. All right, here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Praagh. What does Praagh need to know? Please, in love and light. Praagh. What does Praagh need to know, please, in love and light? What does Praagh need to know, please, in love and light? Did you say you were married? I can't remember. Sorry, I don't remember everybody's. Are you married? Do you have children? There's a little girl in your energy. Now, depending on your age, if you're still on the red dragon, there is a girl in your energy and she's holding a bear and she's wearing pink and she stands next to Archangel Michael. Have you ever been pregnant? Was there a loss? I just want to know if this is because there's a soul of a child. Now, this could be a child that is coming in, or this could represent a child. And again, it's depending on your age. If you're still able to have children, there's a child in your energy. So you have a child coming in. I don't know if you want children. If you wanted to have children. Oh, you're still young. You're a baby. You're supposed to have a daughter. You're supposed to have a daughter, because I see a daughter in your energy. I see a girl. She's wearing pink and she's holding a bear. Stay true to yourself. This is a journey. It's just what I heard. They keep showing me the world in your energy. Why is the world in your energy? I'm literally seeing the globe. I'm literally seeing a globe. It's like the world. I'm looking above and I'm looking at the world, like, you know, the earth. I'm looking at earth. I don't know if you're supposed to be traveling. You're supposed to be hitting all these different places all over the world. Something about the environment. This is a part of your life purpose. I see Taurus in your energy. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. You're going to see that everywhere you go. You need to cut ties from people who don't need to be in your energy, a sense of freedom. There's something about, I don't know, you're saying that you're single, but like not being codependent on somebody, or somebody could potentially be codependent on you later on because they need your strength energy. But it just feels like, and I keep smelling lavender, something about lavender. You need to get rid of anything that you're holding on. What star sign are you? You need to get rid of anything, like get rid of any anger, resentment, bittersweet energy from the past, being angry at yourself. You need to surrender, release, and let this energy go. Oh yeah, Scorpio, guarding the gates of hell. Good to go. You need to start investing in something that sparks up your energy, that makes you feel confident and self-assured about yourself. The Queen of Wands is beautiful inside and outside, but this does talk about creativity and this does talk about passion. So I feel like, hi Danny. So I feel like as I'm connecting into your energy, you need to start delving into something that you're passionate about. You need to find something else to distract you than whatever it is that you're doing, like the mundane. If you're doing everything and you're living everything day by day and it's a routine, you need to change up your routine. Good, thank you. You need to change up your routine. You need to change it up because you're going to feel deflated. It's like you might be bored in the current energy that you're in, tracker, and something needs to give, right? In the month of June, there is a blessing coming in for all of us. I don't know if you were here in the beginning, but the Five of Cups always talks about loss, regret, abandon, and love, feeling lonely. Like you need to do something. If you are single, do you know? It's like, if I didn't have, I love my baby girl, I love her, but I always feel like I cannot do certain things because I know my girl needs me. You know, she has no siblings. She has no dad. I'm the only one in her life. But to be young, free and single, not have any attachments, I'll be doing so much shit in my life. If I didn't have to worry about nobody, like I didn't have to worry about my mum, and I'm still young and I don't have any attachments to me and I'm single and I'm not married, man, I'm going to be fucking living it up. I'm living it up. You know, you always have what you don't, you always want what you don't have. Like people who are married, they're like, oh, it must be really good to be single. It fucking is. I'm not saying that marriage isn't great, but yeah, you always want what you don't have. There is a man around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You could meet him around work or around study or on your travels, and there is a child around you. Pages is always the child. So the money, the good news, the pay rise, the promotion and investment that's going to come your way, study, education, learning something brand new. This is what I'm saying. If you are bored, you need to start to add things like Sylvia, going dancing like every week. Adding something to your norm, having something to look forward to when you're off work, that sort of energy. Just do it. Take a leap of faith. New adventures, new beginnings, clean slate, new path, new everything with the Fool card. And anchoring your reading, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You've already got things that you want to give birth to in your mind, but you're waiting for the right time, the money, the moment, what? The right day. It's like plan something in the now so you can manifest it in tomorrow, because this is expansion, collaboration, teamwork, and commerce, your own business energy. So it looks wonderful here. It looks so good. You got the octopus. The first thing about the octopus is that they got so many hands that they can dip their hands into so many pots, right? That's what I always see. Busy, busy, busy. It says practice shift shaping by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. Going to the gym, working out. Maybe that could be something that you're adding on to your everyday mundane, what you're doing, and you're bored of it. It's like that will get rid of any energy, anger, energy, bitterness, energy, resentment that you're holding in your physical body, because you're channeling all of that energy into your body. Do you know when you're angry and pissed off? I highly recommend that you channel all of this angry, pissed off energy on your body. And before you know it, you look sexy as fuck. Just saying. You have meditation, clarity, stillness, and tranquility. This is what you need to do. You got white witch energy. Be the light. Look at that. So if you walk with the owl, this tells me that you have psychic abilities. Time to breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. On Sunday, I'm going to teach you a technique that I've been doing for the past week. So good. And then reason or a season. People come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. The problem starts when we start putting them in a bracket. Allow those to come into your life to let love you, understand, and evolve. Remember, some stay and some we let go. So those are your guided messages. Those are the things that you need to look forward to in June. Those are the things that you need to work on. All right, tracker. So I hope that helps you in some way. Read them. Once I'm done with read them, I'm going to start reading my list again. All right, here we go. Maria, would you like 10 tarot cards? The hell is that? Thanks. Thanks, hon. Oh, hearthood. Thank you. I was like, what? Would you like 10 tarot cards? 10 tarot. Okay, sorry, I got it. I got you. Maria. Will the claim go in your favor? If so, will it be soon? 10 tarot. Okay, sweetheart, I got you. All right, before I go into your cards, this is what I'm seeing. 333, take action. You're going to see 333 everywhere. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, the third of a month where things will shift in change in your favor. There's something about talking with friends and moving past the situation. Time to move past the situation. Living in the moment and having fun. There's something about expressing yourself in a creative way to release any stress or worry about the claim. Aquarius energy, free-spirited energy, withdraw from the situation. Spend some time in solitude. Stop looking for the problem, because if you're looking for the problem will find you. Believing in yourself and following your dreams is what I'm hearing. Right, let's answer the question first. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Maria. Got it, good, okay. Will the claim go in Maria's favor, please and thank you? Will the claim... Will the claim go in Maria's favor, please and thank you? Will the claim go in Maria's favor? It just feels like it's... I feel like it's going to be stretched out. It feels like it's... I'm not saying it's not going to go in your favor. It just feels like you need to get your attention off of this, because you are creating some sort of a block energy. What you need to focus on is your home. What I heard is the home situation is going to improve, and it's going to help you change with your health. It's going to help with health, and it will also help with occupation or work. It just feels like the World card is stuck in an energy. When the World card is out, it's completion, it's moving, but it's like unfinished lessons or issues. It's delayed. And then the Judgment card is denial, fear, worry. It creates that from being enlightened, moved forward, ending of a cycle, the beginning of an end. Is this governing your energy? Is this what you think about when you wake up and when you go to sleep? Is your mindset with this saying, once I have that, okay, good. Because for me, it feels like it's going to be a delay here. There's going to be a delay to this. You got to have healthy boundaries. You got to let it happen. The Victory card is upside down. The only card that's upright is protecting your energy. Look at that. Upside down. There you go. The government is very slow. Look at all that money. Upside down. Upright. Heavy burdens. If you're not focusing on this, then you don't worry about it. It will all happen 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, the third of a month, depending on your energy flow. If you are putting your attention on this, okay, so it's not governing you, you're not worrying about it, you're not thinking about it. You're not putting your energy onto it. No, then don't worry about it. Because everything will happen when it's supposed to happen in divine timing. And they are giving me two numbers now, between 3 and 10. Now it can happen in 3 hours. It could happen in 3 days. It could happen in 3 weeks or the third of a month. If your energy levels are high vibrational above your head. If you're low vibrational and worrying about this, it will be at your lowest part, the lowest period, the longest period of time, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or the 10th of a month. So if you raise your vibration from your feet all the way above your head, things will shift and change for you in that time frame. I know this because it happened to me. I know this. So you don't need to focus on that. You said you're not doing it anyway. But because it's a government thing, it's prolonged. It's too long. And I heard as well, backlog. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're not the only one that they're sorting out. There's all of these other things that they take, all of these other people that are in the same boat as you, and there's like a backlog of work. That will probably be at some point the reason and the excuse that they're going to give you. If they haven't given you that reason or that excuse, my guides just said to me, tell her there's a backlog of it. She's not the only one. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's why you don't even need to think about it. No point. No point in talking about it. No point in thinking about it. I heard backlog. That's what I heard. Backlog. All right. The Tower card. You've already been through it. The Tower card is upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world. Not seeing something coming, taking a hit and not realizing that was going to happen. I like the Tower card. Even though the Tower card looks really scary, I love it. And the reason why I love the Tower card energy is because it's the awakening. It was the contract that I signed to wake me the fuck up because I'm sleepwalking through life. It is a card that will destroy everything that you already know. And it's uncreating everything that is so familiar to you because you're so stuck in the same sort of frequency that the universe is going, no, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And I always say that you could never be on the wrong path because sometimes we take detours. But then there is a point in our life where the universe is like, you've been on this detour for a while now. We need to push you back to where you belong. So how are we going to do this? How does the universe communicate with you? You call it bad luck. You call it a curse. You call it physical pain. You call it a sprained ankle or a broken arm. You call it high blood pressure. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. This is why I got so much to talk to you about on Sunday. I beg to differ. It ain't bad luck. It ain't juju. It ain't that you've got ill health. It ain't any of that. Your body is talking to you because you're supposed to be on another new level, on another direction, on a higher level, a frequency level, which you're not currently on. And that's why there is a delay. And this is why they affect the physical body. So don't allow anything to disrupt your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, because the Five of Swords is always conflict, challenges, obstacles, and rivalries. You have an idea of where you want to be. And then all of a sudden, all of these people come into your energy with all their bullshit. And then you get distracted because of other people's problems. Do not get distracted by other people's problems. If there is an energy around you, Maria, where you feel like there's a massive change and you don't know what's coming, look forward to it. A change is good in somebody's energy. A change is always really good. And if things have been slow for you, Maria, it's going to start to speed up. The Eight of Wands is speed, action, change, news arriving, travel and relocation, air travel. That's what that card represents. Is it been slow? Well, it's going to start to speed up. There is study, education, good news, a message and an offer coming your way, money, pay rise and a promotion. The Page of Coins is always a studious energy and it always represents some sort of good news and it could be in regards to money. I'm seeing the Six of Cups, which represents childlike energy, having fun, nostalgia, unexpected gifts and pleasantries, innocence, being innocent, being like a child because we're God's children. So have some fun in the mundane. This is what this represents. There's an older masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. He could be a lover or a friend. This talks about you being empowered in the current situation that you're in. This is about the woman having the mind of a man. So like not needing anybody because you can take care of yourself sort of energy and being in that energy of power and being strategic and making plans and making moves. You have two masculines in your energy. So if they're not here, they're coming in at some point. Again, they could be lovers or friends. You'll know when these people get here. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you a trip. Planning a trip, travel, relocation, a holiday, clean slate, new beginnings, new adventures, new opportunities coming your way. This is all something that the Tower card is setting up for your future. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, Queen of Cups, don't drown in your emotions. Don't feel everything to the point where you're drained and you got nothing left in the tank, because she's a natural empath and she gives energy, love and healing to everybody around her and leaves herself for last. Abundance waits for you. In all of whatever is or isn't happening, this is what the end result is. The Empress card is a pregnancy, if not you, in the family, pregnant with ideas, absolute abundance, a blessing. And by the way, I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but when you have the Emperor and the Empress, this is a divine counterpart, a soulmate coming your way, somebody that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, somebody that has signed a contract with you to teach you important lessons, and you them. Anchoring your reading, the Seven of Cups. Don't lose your wits about you. When one door closes, another door is going to open. But do not commit yourself to too many things at once. Otherwise, you're going to feel completely physically and mentally drained. So I hope that helps you in some way. Maria, sending you love and light, honey. Love and light to you. All right, back to my list. You're so welcome. Patty. Patty, these guys, loved ones, this is for Patty. What does Patty need to know, please? Patty. Please don't miss your readings, guys. Could you tell me about my grandson, please? Is he here? Is he already born? Is he in the physical world? Is he here? You already have a soulmate connection. I'm starting on my list again. These are all the people that I've got. Patty, Liliana, Gemma, Angeline, Sylvia, Ms. Lotus, CJ, Serenity, Rose, Keshni, Lala, Bella, Nikki, Nicole, sorry, Care Bear, Nicole, Care Bear, Nikki Lewis, Rashawn, Lady J, JT, Nomsa, Weena, Lucy, and Danny. So you want to know about your grandson. Your grandson, what's the star sign of your grandson, please? There's something about soulmates with you and your grandson, so you'll have a connection. Okay, Libra. So Libra energy is very thought-based. How old is your grandson? Thought-based energy, balancing of the scales, very intelligent, very intellectual, very smart, very connected. Wouldn't be surprised if they could be a lawyer. Libras are always trying to help the underdogs, always trying to help the underdogs with the Libra. It feels like he might be going back and forth about certain subjects or situations. It feels like there's going to be many opportunities for him. It feels like he's also very emotional in his energy. And it also feels like you're going to play a big part in his life in terms of grounding him. And energetically, there's an energetic energy exchange between you and him, like you are soulmates or you've known each other in a past life. It feels like your grandson is at a crossroads about something, or he's trying to make a decision about what to do in his older life. I also feel like your grandson is not going to have any issues like having a soulmate or having an energy of a partner later on down the line. But it just feels like he's got to learn a lot of lessons in his energy. There's a lot of lessons around your grandson. He's very emotionally tuned and he's very intellectually tuned in. So he could come across like erratic. Like, because he's got all of these emotions and because he's got all of this knowledge inside his soul, the body can't handle it at the minute. So, for example, like children, they would have an outlet. So I used to like to dull down my senses by smoking weed when I was younger, because I was so connected that I needed to dull down all of these senses that I was feeling. Hi, Marsha. I had to dull down all the senses that I was feeling that I had to smoke, because I was like, I can't handle everything that I'm seeing here and I need to shut it down by smoking. I'm not saying that your grandson would do that, but that's what they do when they're very emotionally, mentally and spiritually connected. Am I worried about him? No, I don't have any cards on the table that tells me that I have to worry about him. So I hope that helps you in some way. 1111. Hope that helps you in some way. Liliana. Liliana. So I've got Liliana, Gemma, Angeline, and Sylvia. You need to get out of your head. I don't know if there is something that you are continuously thinking, a worry, a fear, wondering when, where, or how this is going to unfold or happen for me. But this is about imprisonment. This is restriction. This is isolation. And this is creating a block. It's not going to happen for too long because you got the Sun card. And even though the Sun is upright, upside down, sideways, it's still the best card in the deck. There's supposed to be some mental clarity, new challenges and new beginnings coming your way, Liliana. But with the 8 of Swords in the way, it's hard to get new beginnings. And then anchoring your reading, think more positively. Raise your vibration up to the heavens. What are you looking for? What are you waiting for? What do you need in your life to expand? And if I'm giving you advice like meditation and do something that you love to do and wake up at the right side of the bed and say positive words of a mantras, if you're not doing any of these things, there will be a delay to the Sun. But the Sun is still here, and the Sun is the best card in the deck. This is children, travel, relocation, and a holiday. So I've got Gemma, Angeline, and Sylvia. Do you still want a reading, Sylvia? I did do an in-depth reading for you. General. I've got an older masculine, 2 older masculines around you. Gemma. If they're not here, they're coming in at some point, lovers or friends or people that you could be collaborating with. I also feel like don't worry about money, finances, structure or stability, because this will create a fluctuation in the energy of abundance that you're trying to create or you're trying to manifest. The 4 of Coins always represents holding on so tightly. I want security. I want stability on all levels of life. So work and love, emotional contentment and fulfillment. And you are going to have that. Hi, Yvette. And you are. My list is closed, guys. Please don't gift me anymore so I can just get through my list. Do not gift me any more, guys, please. Let me close this. My list is closed because I really want to get through the list because I've got quite a lot on my list and I want to get through to everybody. So there is, and you've got a younger masculine as well. So Gemma, 3 masculines. Again, you could meet them work, study, education, on your way to work, on your way from work, but these could be lovers or friends or people that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. So 3 masculines, 2 olders and 2 2 young olders and a younger one. There's romantic gestures coming your way as well. Romantic gestures coming your way. Who's going to get ready to purchase one? Do you need an in-depth reading, Sonia? Is it a general or is it an in-depth? Is it something in-depth that you need to know? Because if it's something that I need to know, if it's a general, I'll give you your reading. If it's something more than a general, then... All right, cool. All right. Ms. Lotus. Ms. Lotus. Angel guys, loved ones, what does Ms. Lotus need to know, please? In love and light. I'm back on Sunday. And Sunday, I'm not doing any readings. I'm going to do talking. I want to tell you everything that I've learned. No, you're not late. Serenity Rose, no. So I've got... Oh, sorry, not Miss Lotus. I'm so sorry. It's Angeline. Angeline. I've got Angeline and then Miss Lotus. Angeline, Miss Lotus, CJ, Serenity Rose, Keshni. Will Wendy pay full deposit when I leave? I don't think it's going to be full deposit. I think it will be half and then maybe half later on. I am seeing money here because the Knight of Coins is coins and it's money and it's slow to come your way. It's slow to come your way. So it's like it will be like, can I pay half now and half later on? That's what I'm hearing. And guys, loved ones, what does Angelina need to know? June, please. There's going to be a cycle, a completion of a cycle for you, an ending of something and the beginning of something brand new, like a transformation and a renewal in your energy. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, the Nine of Swords is upside down. This is great because it represents recovering, healing, feeling a sense of relief from letting go of something from the past. And that brings in victory, success, and recognition. I'm also seeing soulmate energy and number 6 around you. So unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way, the leveling up of a partnership, a romance, a new romance, romantic gestures coming your way in the month of June. And there is going to be awards coming your way. There's something about the number 6 around you, Angeline. 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, or the 6th of a month where things will start to shift and change in your favor. But I am seeing this. So pay attention to that number 6. 6 also represents love, and it represents paying attention to the red flags. Ms. Lotus, CJ, Serenity, Rose, Kashni, Lala. You're welcome, honey, and you guys, loved ones. What does Ms. Lotus need to know, please, in love and light? I hope you're not sleeping, Miss Lotus. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Ms. Lotus need to know, please, and thank you. That's good. The devil card, Ms. Lotus, are you sleeping? Is upside down. Recovery, leaving abusive situations or situations that no longer serve you. The devil card is seeing its way out of your energy. You still need to, though, rest your mind. Peace of mind, rest, recover, stop feeling restless, feeling burnt out, feeling anxious to some degree, Miss Lotus. Because if you are feeling that way, Miss Lotus, you're blocking away your blessings. Ace of Wands is new beginnings, creative projects, new opportunities, and feeling maybe all up in your emotions, emotionally confused, emotionally drained. But Ms. Lotus, I hope she's not going to come in later on because you're going to miss your reading. I hope with the 7 of Cups, when one door closes, another door opens, and it represents opportunities. Opportunities. CJ, Serenity, Rose, Kashni, Lala is next. CJ, angels, guides, loved ones, what does CJ need to know, please, in love and light? For CJ, what does CJ need to know, please, in love and light? CJ, what does CJ need to know? Absolute abundance in your energy. Don't block it. Pregnancy, pregnant with ideas, blessings, nurturing energy, being leader, taking a leadership role on. The Empress is the mothering card, a mother to all. I need you to make sure that you're doing some resting, CJ. Resting, recovering, recuperating, peace of mind, solitude. I am seeing that you're slowly letting things come into your energy, especially finances and money. But then I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, CJ, some sort of conflict or a block. If this conflict isn't internal, it's external conflict. And when you've got external conflict, it can fluctuate your energy. So the 5 of Wands always talks about challenges, obstacles, rivalry, and sports play. It could be that people are trying to test your patience and you need to reevaluate, CJ, who you allow into your matrix and who you don't allow into your matrix in order for you to receive your abundance and blessings. Serenity Rose, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Serenity Rose need to know, please, in love and light? Serenity Rose, Kashni, Lala, Bella, Nicole. Energy moving forward with Jay and I, please. And will I see him in person this summer? Is the energy moving forward between you and Jay? It feels like it can move forward, but it feels like you'll never be satisfied. Unhappy, unsatisfied. Somebody is bored. It's either you're bored of Jay or Jay is bored of you. This does represent apathy, unfulfilled, and boredom. There is a blessing in your energy, and it feels like if you do get with Jay and the energy does move forward, it does feel like you're going to feel like a mother. Not a lover, not a girlfriend, not a wife, but like a mother. I don't know whether you're sleeping with each other, and if you are, there could be a potential for pregnancy, and it will probably be an unsatisfying connection, left out in the cold. There's a lot of blessings in your energy, but for some reason, there's a delay to it. The Sun is the best card in the deck, so you're going to have blessings in your life with or without Jay. And you want to know if you're going to see him in person in summer? No, he's going to make excuses. He's going to say, there's so many things going on in my life. There's so many things. I don't have the money or the means. It just feels like I've got to do a lot. There's a lot of delays. I mean, don't get me wrong. There is a possibility because the Sun card is summer. But at the same time, it's like, let's say he does come and see you in the summer. You're going to be like, why do I feel, Jay, that you don't want to be here? You make me feel uncomfortable. So do I like the energy? No. Keshni, Lala, Bella, Nicole, Care Bear. You're so welcome, hon. Keshni, General, Angels, Guides, Loved Ones. What does Keshni need to know? Please, in love and light. Addiction, obsession, greed, manipulative on energy, codependent on someone, someone codependent on you, feeling bound and chained to a subject, a situation. CJ, I called you like so many times. I called you. I swear to God, I was repeating your name several times. If I'm not too tired, I'll try and get to you again. Guys, don't leave the live if you want a reading. Because I want to try and get through as many people as possible. Keshni, I don't know what this is. You do. I had to sort out my twin. I had to sort my twin out. Okay. If I got some energy at the end of it, I will read for you. Okay, CJ? I don't know what this is, Keshni, but there is something that is being ignored in your current situation. And whatever is being ignored is going to turn into toxicity and it will drain your energy. Nothing is going to change if you don't change. Heavy burdens, blocking of money and security, 10-10, 10 of wands, 10 of coins upside down. Blessings, prosperity, abundance, my rich card upside down. 10 of wands, holding heavy burdens, holding on to something so tightly, hoping that there's going to be a change or a difference and not seeing anything. And then ultimately the energy is still the same. The devil energy is not going to go out if the person holding the negativity is drained of energy because of everything going on in their life and in their circumstances and situations. The only way this is going to shift and change is if you change. So things will shift and change for you, Keshni, in 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or the 10th of a month, depending on you and where your energy is at. But there is the devil card here. So you might be staying in a situation that you shouldn't be in, hoping that somebody's going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and they don't. So it's really all up to you what you want to do. I even feel very strange in this energy. Lala, Bella, Nicole, Care Bear, Nikki, Lewis. Something has to change, guys. If the devil card is in your energy, it will stay there until you do the change. Lala, Bella, Nicole, Care Bear, Nikki, Lewis. Lala, and you guys, loved ones, what does Lala need to know? You will always have a reading. Love you too. You're always going to have a reading that is going to feel heavy because you haven't changed. You haven't changed something. You're hoping for the best. And you're hoping for the best for the past 10, 15, 25 years. Nothing has changed. So you can have another 15, 25 years of it, or you can change. I've realized that in my life, it's not everybody that has to change. It's me. I have to change. Lala. I've had clients that I've read for once, and I don't hear from them for a whole year or two because they've implemented, hi Amanda, they've implemented everything in their life that I have told them to do. You don't have to do shit, but if you don't change, the energy will not change. Lala, oh, I hope you don't miss your reading. Guys, don't leave. Don't take a phone call if you can. I know, like, that's why I'm doing this twice a week. Lala, angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Lala. What does Lala need to know? I don't know whether you're in the room or not, Lala, and I really hope you don't miss your reading, but the Seven of Swords is an indication of deception, lies, and a betrayal. You might receive some sort of information that might take you out of alignment, and I feel like all information is good information. I feel like, however, when you get this information, it might take you out of whack, and that could create a delay to your new beginning, Lala. New beginnings, relationships, creative projects, new opportunities. However, that's not going to stop your blessings from coming in because you got the Sun card. The Sun card is the best card in the deck. It's joyous outcome, it's children, it's material abundance, happiness, success, and victory. Lala, you need to get out of your head, stop over-analyzing and overthinking things and saying to yourself, I'm not dealing with any of that. I'm going to block it out and hopefully it will disappear, because it won't. Self-imprisonment, restriction, and isolating yourself will end up blocking your blessings. Lala. Bella, Nicole, Care Bear, Nikki, Lewis, Rashawn. I'm doing this in order as I've received, as you've come into the room. Bella. All right, Bonnie, what do I need to know? You got money coming in, good news, message and offer, study, education, the birthing of a child, if not you, in the family. But there's definitely some sort of studious work, even volunteer work around you. I'm seeing an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. It could be a lover or a friend. Somebody that's going to empower you. This is about you getting respect and recognition. This is about also you being a leader and having a leadership role. I also feel like later on down the line, you might be signing a contract. At the moment, there is karmic energy around you and something that needs to be balanced out. When the karma card is upside down, it's like an unjustified situation, or you feel like the energy is carrying on for too long and you need to shift and change your energy in order to get what you need. Now, the Seven of Coins. Yes, I've already read you, Miss Lotus. Yes, I've already read you. The Seven of Coins represents planting seeds, waiting for it to come to fruition, working so hard, evolving. This is the energy around you. Guys, I write you in order as you've come into the room. I don't want you to miss your reading. If you're falling asleep, if you're working, if you have bad internet, if there's something that you're sorting out, let me know so I can save you for later on, because I don't want you to miss your reading, and I'm having problems downloading my lives, especially my SuperFan lives, because it's running for 5 hours. So what I'm seeing in your energy is be patient, Bonnie, because everything that you planted, grafted for, and worked hard on is going to come to fruition. Nicole, Care Bear, Nikki, Rashawn, Lady J. I know these lives are so long, guys. I know. I'm back, was working, Nicole. Don't get a reading if you're at work, because I don't want you to miss it if you're falling asleep. My God, guys. I'm gonna do lives 2 times a week just in case you miss your right on time. All right, Nicole, General, Angel Guides, loved ones, what does Nicole need to know? I don't want you to miss your reading, so I keep calling out your name, guys. I got a long list of people and I want to make sure I get to everybody. There is good news and a message coming your way. study. You're going to learn something brand new in the month of June, and it's going to lead to expansion, collaboration, teamwork, commerce, even building up a new friendship group. Make sure you're listening to your intuition. Make sure you're listening to your intuition, because the High Priestess is upside down. When the High Priestess energy is upside down, it means there's something that's going to be shown to you via your dreams, your visions, the signs or the symbols or the synchronicities. There are going to be signs and symbols coming your way. So make sure that you're paying attention to those energies. High Priestess tells me that you need to listen to your intuition because it's on point. Upside down, you're not listening to it. There is new beginnings around you, mental clarity, new challenges coming your way, and even a new opportunity around work. You might even be collaborating with 2 or 3 people, Nicole. Care Bear, Nikki Lewis, Rashawn, Lady J, and JT. General, thank you for your patience, guys. CJ and Keshni missed their reading. If I have any energy left at the end of the live, I will read for you. I've got an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with, or somebody that you could be shagging at some point. Because I am seeing, as I'm connecting into this energy, I am seeing that there is new opportunities around passion, creative projects. I am seeing love around you. If this energy isn't coming in yet, it's coming in at some point, because the Ace of Cups is babies and marriage and proposal and a higher form of commitment. And you got the Judgment card. There's a wake-up call around you. He's already here. What, sexual activities? Yeah, take your vitamins. There's going to be some sort of clarity, the final decision, a wake-up call in your energy and anchoring your reading. You might even take a trip together. It doesn't have to be together, by the way, but there is a trip around you, because the Fool card does represent travels, new beginnings. The Fool card represents travels and new beginnings. The Fool card represents adventures, new opportunities. Taking a leap of faith is what this card represents. I can't wait for Sunday's live where I'm not doing any readings, because I've got so much to tell you. I'm so excited about Sunday. I feel like a little girl who just can't wait to talk to her mates. I can't wait to tell you. So there is a lot of love and passion. Even though there might be a delay to certain things, it's still in your energy, Care Bear. I see lots of sexual activities around you. I'm just saying, there's a lot of passion in your energy in June. I do see that around you, and potential trip or a holiday. I am seeing that as well, Care Bear. You're so lucky. Hump for those of us who are not humping. Nikki Lewis, Nikki, Rashawn, Lady J, JT, and Nomsa. Look at that. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Maria. Hold on. Oh, yeah, because I did an in-depth reading for you. Yes, you are. You're after JT. Do you need another reading? You're so lucky. That's not fair. She's getting passion in his office. You lucky cow. I want to have office shagging. I don't know whose office I'm going to be shagging in, but, you know, I want to do office shagging. You're so lucky. That's so not fair. Oh, you lucky girl. No panties, yeah? Nikki Lewis, get over here. Angels, guys, loved ones, this is for Nikki. Nikki, please don't miss your reading. That is so... I just saw it all in my head. Oh, man. I'm going to watch The Office. Has anyone seen that? It's a bit naughty, isn't it? Anyone seen The Office? She falls in love with her boss. And then he tortures her and then they get married. It's fucking weird. Nikki, please tell me that you're here. I don't want you to miss your bloody reading. Anyone seen that film, The Office? All right, Nikki. What does Nikki need to know? Wait, Nikki, you're in your magician energy. Are you manifesting the right way, though? Because you got the magician upside down. If you're in your magi magician energy, I'm going to say this to you, yes. The magician upside down is somebody who can, yes, think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. But if you're trying to manifest Nikki Lewis in a low vibrational way because you're sad, angry, upset, or depressed, or worried, or fearful, then you're going to manifest more of the bad things than the good stuff. So I am seeing deception, lies, and betrayal in the month of June. Keep your wits about you. I am seeing that information might come your way, Nikki, and it will be information that you need to receive so you can move past it and move forward and get rid of people who you don't need. I am seeing that at some point in June, though, the conflict will see its way out and there will be more harmony in your energy. Moving on, moving forward, a sense of freedom and lightening up with the energy is what I'm seeing. The Six of Cups, Nikki Lewis, represents joy, childish, innocence, unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. And it also represents a soulmate coming in as well, depending on your situation, Nikki Lewis. Rashawn, Lady J, Sonia, JT, 50 Shades. I did like the 50 Shades, but I was reading the comments on 50 Shades and they were saying, so what? Bella managed to climax every single time? What a load of bullshit. Women are not like that. I mean, we're fabulous at faking it. We're so fucking good. I was on the phone to this guy one day. Sorry to get really in there. Rashawn, you're next. I was on the phone to this guy and he was so fucking cocky. And he was like, I know I'm good at what I can do. And I was like, really? And he was like, yes, I please every woman that I was ever with. And I went, really? And he went, yeah. And I was like, so you don't think any of the women that you've shagged can't fake an orgasm, no? And then he went, not with me. So I started doing my thing on the phone, moaning and pretending. And he was like, and then I went, yeah, so do you remember, what's her name? Meg Ryan. When she was sitting with that guy and then she was like pretending to fake an orgasm. I did that on the phone to him. And then I went back right to a normal conversation. I was like, so did that sound like you could satisfy me? Or was that fake? And he was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, no, I'm not. We can fucking fake it until we make it, mate. And he didn't really know what to say after that. And I didn't hear from him for about 3 months. Rashawn. So cocky. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Rashawn. What does Rashawn need to know? Rashawn, I've got business opportunities coming your way. Your own business, expansion, collaboration, commerce, the exchange of goods, opportunity for travel. And you've got the Ace of Wands as well, Rashawn. So the Ace of Wands is about new beginnings, new opportunities, new challenges around the work. You're Canadian, you're on my list. Just when I think I was about to go. You're Canadian, you're on my list. So I am seeing that you got to be careful of what you're speaking because you're speaking it into existence, Rashawn. I am seeing mental clarity, study, education, knowledge coming your way. But I am seeing expansion around business or work, creative projects and passion. I am seeing that you're moving out of the rough into something smoother. With the Six of Swords energy always represents a necessary in English shift or a necessary change that is going to happen in your energy, Rashawn, at some point. I am seeing that. Lady J. So cocky, that guy. And then when I pulled a Meg Ryan, he was like, oh my God, I guess I'm not that great in bed. No, you're not, you fucking cocky prick. Any guidance for you, please and thank you. All right, here we go. Lady J, what do you need to know? There's a sense of sadness around you, love. Right? What's that? 5 of Cups. Are you picking up everybody else's emotions as well as your own? Are these your emotions that you're going to need to deal with and not drown in it? Because the 5 of Cups always talks about feeling a little bit disconnected or feeling a bit emotional or feeling a little bit drained. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, it's like there's going to be fully restored energy around you, even though there's going to be opportunities coming your way to learn and grow. But it's like clarity, falling out of the illusion, a restored energy, a sense of power. I've got an older man around you, could be a lover or a friend. I think you said you were married, so this could be somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. Not to say that this person fancies you, whether you're married or not. Still, people are going to be looking at you and be like, I want a piece of that ass. It does feel like there's a lot of empowerment around you. And I'm also seeing later on down the line, new beginnings or even new opportunities or challenges around the work arena. It just feels like there's a lot of empowerment and boss mode energy in June. Or there's going to be an opportunity to level up in the career where you will be some sort of manager, boss or leadership role. You'll take on some sort of a leadership role in the month of June into July. Sonia. Guys, loved ones, be here on Sunday, guys. I have so much to talk about. I want to talk about my Red Cross. I want to talk about my necklace. I want to talk about why I'm wearing it. I want to talk about the Knights Templar energy. There's so much I learned that I was like, I got to do two lives. General Sonia. Oh, look at that. How good is that? That's so good. So the Tower card, when it's upside down, always represents change. Don't fear change, Sonia. Don't fear change, because change is good. Change is a restructure. It's a rebuilding. It's like a new opportunity, new changes within you to have new energy flow in. When the energy is cleared out, new things can come in. Not everything is as it seems. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. The Moon card is a distortion. It's the unseen. It's like trusting your gut, your intuition and your soul. Dream journaling or writing in your journal. Writing all the things that you dream about, because it could come to pass in reality. I've also got the 5 of Wands upside down. And the 5 of Wands talks about freedom, lightening up the energy, taking a break, harmony, success, problem solving. Yes, these are changes that are coming into your energy. And you're talking about opportunities, work and home and love. That's anchoring your reading. That's all of the above. Empress is blessings. Empress is abundance. Empress is leadership. Empress is pregnant with ideas. The birthing of a child, if not you and the family. But it represents absolute abundance. So when you Google the meaning of the Empress card, it is mothering, abundance, fruition, reap what you sow energy. That's what that card represents. So these are all the things that you have to look forward to as I'm connecting into your energy. Sonia, JT, Nomsa, Weena, Lucy, Danny, Marsha. Louise. What time is it? I feel like I should talk to you. If I finish early doing the readings, I'll get CJ and Miss Lotus if they're not sleeping. And then I want to talk to you. I still got so much to talk about anyway on Sunday, but I'll talk to you about why I've got this vampire necklace on. It looks a bit vampire-ish now. All right, here we go. Louise. All right, I have got you on my list. You're Canadian, but you're the last one. You need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself. Meditation. spiritual illumination, spiritual insight, tapping into the spiritual part of yourself. This is what this card represents: traditions, marriage, higher form of commitment, relationship. If you feel like your energy has been fluctuating, Louise, then the universe is telling you that you need to go inwards. You can stay here. You can stay here, Canadian. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in front of you. Up to you. I'm not doing readings on Sunday, so I'm just talking on Sunday because I'm going on twice a week for my super fans. There is an older masculine around you as I'm connecting to you, Louise. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. You might have a psychic link to this person. So it could be a friend or a lover, depending on the current situation that you're in. There is an opportunity of a relationship evolving to marriage. If you're not in one, then that potential. If you are in one, there needs to be more connection in the current relationship as you're in. The moon card always represents a distortion. So just because you can't see something, it doesn't mean it's not real or it doesn't exist. It's still there. But the universe is asking you with the moon card to trust your gut, your intuition, and your soul. I do feel like as I'm connecting to you, you might be feeling, Louise, that you're giving so much time, love, money, and energy, and you don't get anything back in return. So the universe is asking you to find balance and equilibrium. Maybe it's like everything that you've put out is now coming back to you. It's like, if that energy has been slow, it's going to speed up for you, Louise. The equal balance of give and take. Blessings. Maria, do you have a specific question, Maria? Maria. Hi, Ellie. Should you get a card this month? And you guys, loved ones, should you get a card this month? You can get, well, you got a car anchoring the reading. This is the Wheel of Fortune is a car, a vehicle. Turning point, good luck, travel, relocation, a new car. Yeah, you can. You can. But why are you asking if you should? If you don't have the money or the means, don't do it yet. Get it next month. If you're worrying about the money and having the money to pay for it, then don't do it this month. Can you get it? Yeah, you can. Is there a car in your energy? Yes, there is. The Wheel of Fortune is the car. It is the vehicle. Trust your intuition on this question. You can get it as long as you're not going to be struggling for money after you've bought it. Does that make sense? Because you've got to do insurance. You've got to do road tax. You've got to do servicing. All of this costs money, right? So yes, you can. You can, as long as you're not going to struggle with the finances or the money side of things. Nomsa. Nomsa, Weena, Lucy, Danny, Marsha. You're so welcome. General, aims, guides, loved ones. What does Nomsa need to know, please? In love and light. There. Oh, look at that. I don't know what you're doing. You're in your magician energy and it's upright. You are manifesting 2 roads right now. So make sure you are going on the path that you want to go on. There's going to be opportunities here. The magician has manifested consciously or unconsciously. You are manifesting many opportunities coming your way, especially 2 roads. So when you've got the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Wands always represents things like waiting for something before you make a choice to travel, to relocate, to go on a holiday. It could represent that there's going to be 2 opportunities coming your way later on down the line, later on in the month of June. It represents that you have all the tools in your box to manifest and co-create the life that you want. Did you need more time for yourself in healing? Do you need to take more time out for yourself to gather up your energy and your strength? The strength card tells me that you're a healer. So the healer will always attract energy vampires. However, the healer is so strong. Unconditional love, self-respect, and having the courage to say no. I feel like there is going to be in your energy, there's a feeling of like liberation. There's a feeling in your energy of like catching up on things, not punishing or reliving past events. It's like going past that energy and feeling lighter in energy because of the magician. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel for you in June as I'm connecting to you. But you still have a journey and an option, 2 choices. And you are not only in your healing energy, but you're also in your magi energy. You put these together, your energy is going to be palpable and people are going to want to be around you, Nomsa. So healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries is going to need to be implemented for the month of June, because you're going to be highly tuned in, sensitivity wise and manifesting wise. Be careful of who you allow into your matrix. Weena, Lucy, Marsha, 1111. You are in your magician energy. Don't let somebody project their bullshit onto you, because you will fluctuate the energy of the magician. General, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Weena need to know, please, in love and light? You know, it takes one piece of bad information for my energy to fluctuate. It could be information from family members. It could be something that I hear from a stranger, from an appointment at the hospital. Oh, it looks like you got this, that. And I'm like, no, it changes my energy. So I'm very mindful about what information I choose to receive. You might be juggling, multitasking, weighing up options, or going back and forth about a few things, Weena. Should I stay or should I go? To do or not to do? Trying to find balance and equilibrium, opportunities of 2 jobs or many options coming your way. You might be juggling 2 worlds at one time, and this will cause emotional drainage in your energy, Weena. I don't sleep very well. I'm tossing and turning at night. I feel very emotional. I don't know what I'm emotional about. Absolutely nothing, but everything. It's like nothing specific, but everything. This is the energy that is with you right now, especially with the 7 of Cups here. And then juggling all of these cups, emotions. There's going to be another opportunity around you as well, around work. So 2 jobs or studying and a job. And there is something about movement and travel. So with the 6 of Swords, it's like something in your energy field, something in your frequency has to change. There has to be a shift, or there has to be a change in your energy, because you are going to move out of rough into something smoother with the 6 of Swords. There is healing being done underneath the surface of things. Temperance card is balance and harmony and moderation and self-control. Filling up your own cup and healing. This is Archangel Raphael. So if you are going through the juggling and doing too many things at once, that's where Archangel Raphael is giving you that. See the water? It's emotionals. So he is filling up your cup with fire and water. So there's going to be balance and restored energy emotionally in the month of June for you, Weena. Lucy. That makes sense. Good. Lucy, angel guides, loved ones. What does Lucy need to know, please, in love and light? Lucy. Lucy. I'm going to do a general reading for you, Lucy. Hopefully you haven't left or you are not busy. What does Lucy need to know? I feel like there's going to be an opportunities coming your way. You might be at a crossroads. You might be trying to make a decision on something, Lucy. But I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, Lucy, the 2 of Swords always represents compromise, trying to make a decision, going back and forth about something. There is something about you needing to get your confidence and start doing something like creative energy. It could be artwork, it could be artistic work, something about delving into the artwork and having more confidence and being self-assured. Lucy, I am seeing good news, a message and an offer coming your way, something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling, Lucy. And I'm also seeing children, study, education. There's also romantic energy around you, Lucy. Romantic gestures, leveling up of a relationship, intimacy, new opportunities around love, and somebody's going to make themselves known to you. I'm also seeing the Ace of Coins talks about new job, an investment that's going to pay off, a pay rise, a promotion, or new income in your energy. I hope you haven't missed your reading, Lucy. So I hope that helps you in some way. Danny, Marsha, 1111, Yvette, Amanda, you're Canadian, Ellie. Angels, guides, loved ones is for Danny. What does Danny need to know? Please, in love and light for Danny. Danny, what does Danny need to know? Danny, what does Danny need to know? What does Danny need to know? Danny, what does Danny need to know? General. Oh, look at that. Security, money, stability. I've shuffled these cards. You've got the Ace of Coins out again. So there is money, the promotion, the pay rise, the investment, tangible, long-lasting, new opportunities coming your way. Maybe more than one opportunity coming your way around work and money, because you got the Ace of Coins and the Two of Coins. So it's like the universe is not going to just give you one option. They're going to give you two options. And then you're going to have to decide whether you want to do two things, or you're going to have to decide whether to do that one or that one. So this is about equilibrium and balance. I'm also seeing the 9 investment properties. It looks really good. It looks really good. One in Florida and one in New Jersey. Well, there's going to be the whole universe is opening up a portal for you. So choose wisely. The 9 of Swords is also upside down. And that's a great card to have when it's upside down, because it's recovery and healing. And not tormenting yourself with negative ways of thinking. Or are you? 5 of Swords. Bit conflicts, challenges, obstacles, trying to figure out which direction to go in. Find balance, because you got coins energy. Pentacles, coins represents the physical world. It represents earthbound energy. And if you can find stillness, you'll figure out which direction to go in. 1 in Florida, 1 in New Jersey. That's 2 jobs, 2 workplace, 2 energy. Florida, New Jersey. And then finding balance between those worlds and still having the money and the means come in. Looks really great. It looks really, really good. I like it, Danny. Marsha, 1111, Yvette, Amanda. Because both have... See? It looks so good. I made you more excited. I didn't even know what was going on until you told me. So it already come out in the cards that you've got all of this stuff that looks like it's going to be abundant and create money and finances. So it looks great. Any messages for Marsha? Oh, this is so good, Marsha. This is very good when it's upside down. Liberated. Liberation, release, new hope, escaping a sense of freedom from your ego. If you're working on this, it will get bigger and bigger and bigger. More blessings coming your way. And then you've got the 10 of Wands upside down. 10 of Wands upside down. Taking a break. Finally saying no. The energy is lightening up. You feeling a sense of freedom. These are something that you need to work towards, because if you don't work towards that, which I feel like you should or you're doing, you're going to have a miracle come your way. The Star card is about miracles, a renewed sense of hope, clarity, having faith, renewing your faith, and then anchoring your reading. Money, a business opportunity, being the boss of the company you're working for, creating your own business, working on something that you love to do, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. Things are going to shift and change for you as well. Marsha, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or the 8th of a month. 1111. 1111. So I've got Yvette, Amanda, you're Canadian, Ellie, CJ, and Miss Lotus if they're here. I'm gonna make sure that I get you guys done, because on Sunday I'm not doing any readings. I'm only gonna be doing talking and teaching. 1111, angels, guides, loved ones. What does 1111 need to know, please? In love and light for 1111. 1111. I hope you're here. I hope you're not sleeping. The 5 of Wands always talks about harmony and problem solving success, and it talks about victory in your energy, like no more delays. It feels the 1111 that it's like if there was any conflict, internal or external, this energy is seeing your way out of your energy. And why? Because Archangel Raphael is going to give you healing and blessings and filling up your own cup. This represents that you need to be in harmony, be patient, have that self-control, do things in moderation. But there is balance and equilibrium in your energy 1111. And then following this is victory, success, recognition, being awarded and being the boss. And also what you have in your energy 1111 is love, babies, proposal, marriage. The Ace of Cups is always the hand of God giving you a new beginning. It represents romantic partnership, proposal, higher form of commitment or a relationship, and even the birthing of a child in your energy 1111. But it depends on you. It depends on your current situation, what you're in right now. So I hope that helps you, 1111. Yvette. I've got Yvette, Amanda, you're Canadian. That looks great, thank you. Oh, good, you're here, thank God. Yvette. General, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Yvette need to... I can't even finish my sentence. Yvette. I can't even finish what I was saying. Look at your cards. Moving out of rough waters into smooth waters, travel, relocation, a trip, collaboration, money, 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 partnering up with 2 or 3 people later on, and shitloads of money, legacy, inheritance, financial gain, prosperity, get a lottery card or a scratch card. You ain't got nothing to lose but everything to gain. Leaving a legacy, retirement, inheritance, financial gain, and anchoring your reading, Yvette, is the 5 of Cups upside down. That's so good. 5 of Cups upside down, moving on, hopes, returning, recovering, recovery time, forgiveness. It's good. It's good. The fact that you got the worst card out of this reading upside down is a good energy. It's good. It's a good flow. Look at that. How beautiful are these money cards? It's so pretty. Look at all that cash. It's so good. And it doesn't even have to be cash. Ultimately, it is, because there are coins there, but it represents solid foundation, a solid structure, stability. It's good. Amanda. Amanda, angel guides, loved ones. What does Amanda need to know, please? And love and light for Amanda. Oh, that's what I said. I said, God, if you ever make me a millionaire, I'm spreading the funds. I'll probably end up broke by the end of it. Thank you, honey. Amanda. Angel guides, loved ones. What does Amanda need to know, please? And love and light. A whole bunch of people was like, Anna, what is that red cross? What is that red cross? There is a story behind it, and I will talk about it on Sunday. Like, what is that red cross? Why does it look like a vampire cross? And it's like, no, it isn't. It's a bloody shield. Look at that. If I remove my, you can see it's a shield. It's the Knights Templar cross. The guardian of the Holy Grail. There's a purpose and a story to it. Amanda, I really hope you're here. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Amanda. What does Amanda need to know, please? In love and light, what does Amanda need to know? Amanda. All right, Amanda. The first card I've got with you, Amanda, is the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords always talks about conflict of mind, thinking about other people's issues as well as your own challenges, feeling like there's obstacles, feeling like there's blocks, something good happens and then something bad happens. This is an opportunity to learn. So anything that you feel is a delay or a block, Amanda, it's an opportunity for growth, spiritual growth, and it's an opportunity to learn. You're going to have to make good choices in the month of June coming into July, because the universe is about to give you opportunities, options, and choices. When the 2 of Wands is in somebody's energy, it always represents that you're waiting for something before you make plans to travel or move. There is travel in your energy. I am seeing wish fulfillment around you, a miracle, a renewed sense of hope and clarity coming your way. But I'm also seeing with the death card, Amanda, the death card is the ending. Something needs to change. Something needs to end. You need to let go of something that no longer serves you. The death card is always an energy of endings, a rebirth, a transformation, moving on, letting go. That's what this card represents. Okay. You're Canadian. Okay, so before I get to CJ and Miss Lotus, I have to read for Gia. My list is closed. Do not gift me anymore. I am leaving soon. You're Canadian. And you guys, loved ones, I love and appreciate you, honey. Any messages? L'Oreal. Any messages for you? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to, what, are you meditating? When's the last time you meditated? 7 years ago? When's the last time you meditated? If you did it 5 minutes ago, you need to increase the time of meditation. Why do I say this? It will harmonize your energy. The Hermit talks about spending some time on your own, doing the soul searching, spiritual insight, clarity within, the personal quest for truth and clarity. So the Hermit is like you're on the right path, but if the energy feels like it's fluctuating or you're absorbing everything from your neighbors or people around you or your children or your partner, your friendship groups, the colleagues and co-workers, there's an irritation in the energy. Now, I feel like there is supposed to be like happy home energy, but I feel like all of this is coming in later on. The Ten of Cups always talks about when it's upright, contentment, the love and support that you felt has eluded you. But when it's upside down, it could be argumentative energy in the family. It could represent a breakdown in communication within the family dynamic. It could feel like empty nest energy or feeling lonely even though you're in a house filled with people. It also feels like you're supposed to have love energy as well, but it feels like later on there could be a leveling up of a relationship, a soulmate coming in, but everything is all later on because you need to do some soul searching and do some sort of meditation. There is a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. There are some sort of romantic gestures around you. If this hasn't happened yet, it's coming in at some point. But there is also a leveling up of a relationship. Maybe more intimacy in the current one. If you're single, then a love coming in. More emotional comfort in your energy. So I hope that helps you in some way. Ellie. Angel guides, loved ones, this is for Ellie. What does Ellie need to know? Please, in love and light. Ellie. No, that was not for you. I've got Ellie, then you, CJ, and Miss Lotus. Angel guides, loved ones, this is for Ellie. What does Ellie need to know? This Ellie needs to know. The Five of Cups talks about worries. Worries that you maybe are trying to push down and not think about. Raising your vibration in the moment. It's still there. Feeling sad, feeling worried, feeling lost, regret, feeling abandoned, feeling unloved. Louise. I have to read the people that I haven't read for yet, and then I'll get to CJ and Lotus. So there's some, I don't know if you're suppressing emotions, thoughts or feelings, but I feel like you've already been through the worst of it already, Ellie. Ten of Swords is already, when it's over, it's recovery now. It's recovering from everything that has already happened. I also feel a younger masculine around you, but he's coming in at some point. There is something with your emotions that you have to deal with and not suppress. Because the universe is trying to move you forward, will move you forward with or without your permission. But the Wheel of Fortune is upside down. So if there is a bit of a struggle when it comes to your emotions, it will feel like you're stuck in a rut. You'll feel like you have a little bit of bad luck, or things are taking too slow, but there's no such thing as that. It feels like there will be harmony and there will be good energy for you, but there's something that has to be dealt with emotionally. It's the emotions that create the blessings, that creates all of it. That's it. You want the Wheel of Fortune to be upright. But if it's down, upside down, it's like the wheel has stopped somewhere because your emotions are going up and down, up and down. When your emotions are flowing effortlessly, what happens is the wheel will start to turn again in your favor. Working on it with I'm in therapy now, because when I told them everything that happened to me in 2025, they were like, yeah, you need therapy. And I was like, no, I don't. And then my daughter was like, oh, Mum, I'm so happy that you're doing therapy. And this is my response to my daughter. I don't need fucking therapy. And then she went, yeah, you don't need therapy. And I was like, I am giving therapy. And she was like, no, Mum, you need to talk about it. And I'm like, I talk about it to my people on live. And she's like, yeah, Mum, but you need to talk about it with someone else. And I was just like, whatever. And then when I had therapy, I was like, oh my God, it's so good. Thank you so much for listening. And I was like, it was so good. I've got one on the 15th. I'm having it every week. Oh, I'm glad I helped. Good. Gia, angels, guys, loved ones, this is for Gia. We're human. Money, I meant. We're human. Oh, you'll get that. We're human, so our energy is going to fluctuate. But that's why we're here in the physical world, to learn to wake up on the right side of the bed, to try and raise our vibration, to not feel the energy of negativity. That's what we're here to do. This is low vibe. This is what fluctuates your energy, because I hope they find more of his lies is low vibe. You're focusing on the lowest part of the energy. Yeah, well. All right, Gia, angels, guys, loved ones, Gia. So I've got Gia, Louise, CJ, and Miss Lotus. And then I'm out. Angels, guides, loved ones, Gia. What does Gia need to know, please, in love and light? I'm back on Sunday, guys. I'm not doing any readings. I'm just talking on Sunday. You too. Gia, I hope you are working on these emotions and thoughts. When you've got the Eight of Swords upside down, it's liberation. A sense of peace in the mind, a feeling of escape and freedom. This is the energy around you, Gia. It feels like, Gia, I've pinned you up. If you miss it, I cannot do anything about this. But it feels like there is going to be a sense of freedom. Oh, good. If you have a question, ask, honey. There is a sense of freedom around you, and you're not over-analyzing and overthinking things. And if you're putting this into practice, what you're going to end up doing is manifesting everything that you want in terms of a relationship and a job. Because this together, the Ace of Wands is a relationship and it's the new job. Or a job that you're passionate about, a job that you're creative about, a creative inspiration coming your way, having ideas that you want to talk to about your boss and going, you want to implement this because I think it's a great idea. Inspiration, creativity in your energy, new beginnings with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is always a new beginning. All aces are new beginnings, an urge to create, and then the wake-up call. So having a dream journal and writing down the things that you sense, see, feel. It doesn't matter if you're just sitting there and then an idea comes into your mind. Write it down, because later on you're going to be like, look at that. I had this idea. I thought of it in 2012, and now I've actually let it come to fruition 2 years later. 2024, and now it's come to fruition. So there is some sort of an awakening around you. There is some sort of clarity and truth coming your way. And there's figuring out what it is that you're supposed to be doing in terms of your life purpose. I also, yes, but it's in your flow. It's in your energy. So you need to hurry up and do that. Like, do it. Take it. If you have an idea, take action on it. So if you're saying, I want to do rock climbing, but I don't know when, where, or how, do something about it, because you might meet people in the rock climbing place that will inspire you to do something that you should have done a year ago. And then you've got an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. He could be a lover or a friend. He's going to be somebody that you can speak to, talk to, communicate with. He could be somebody that you could be collaborating with in and around the work arena. But this man is lovely and kind. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. You might even dream of him. You don't see the face, but you feel his energy. Louise. 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 You're so welcome, honey. You need to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. A person, a situation, a negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs about yourself. And the reason why you need to walk away from it is because God and the universe is setting up a clean slate for you, a new path, new beginnings, new adventures, new opportunities. As I say that, I've shuffled the cards. You got it again. So the reason why you have to walk away from sad emotions, self-defeating beliefs about yourself, a person, a situation, a negative way of thinking, the old job, the relationship that no longer is good for you, is because the universe is setting something up for you. Something more loving, more creative, more passionate, more inspirational for you. You are here to inspire people, and people will be inspired by the things that you do, the things that you say, and the work that you do. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you might go back to school and study and educate yourself. So this also represents, the pages always represents good news. Good news, a message, an offer, money, proposal, pay rise, promotion. Oh my God, anchoring your reading. Mental clarity and another ace. Ace is mental clarity. Look at that. There are 4 aces in the deck and you've got 2 out of 4. Mental clarity, new challenges, new opportunities, new job, new work. Clarity in things that you need to cut out of your life that you don't need in your life anymore. And then creating a spark of something else, a new something. Adding in new things. New adventures await you. Are you ready for it, Louise? CJ. CJ. Miss Lotus is the last one. Do you have a question, CJ? Because you missed the last one. Or is it a general? You're so welcome, honey. General, angels, guides, loved ones. What does CJ need to... Miss Lotus, make sure you're not sleeping. There's expansion and collaboration with 2 or 3 people. This is expansion and travel and movement. This talks about commerce, exchange of goods, and you're supposed to have your own business. I'm seeing 2 masculines around you. So when I see 3 wands, one of those wands is you and the other 2 is somebody else. So this is about collaboration and partnership around work and teamwork. There's a younger and an older masculine around you. Again, they could be collaborative partners. They could be lovers or friends, people that you could communicate with. Information that will come your way to make more money, information that will come your way that will spark up a creative energy around you, and victory and success and recognition in your energy. That is around you. Victory, success, recognition, boss mode, travel and relocation, collaboration and partnership. Ms. Lotus, are you here or are you gone? I'm always thinking about my late father. You're welcome, honey. I'm always thinking about my late father as he reincarnated. My ancestors, Danny, God, angels, thank you. Did you want to know if he's reincarnated? I don't know what your question is. I haven't got a question in here, unless you're asking me if your late father is reincarnated. He will reincarnate, yes. If he hasn't reincarnated into one of your grandchildren, he will. You'll see traits of him, the way he walks, the way he talks, the facial expression. Yeah, he will reincarnate. You need to do a lot of healing, though. It feels like there's a lot of mind energy out of fluctuation, emotional energy out of fluctuation, emotional fluctuation with you. So with the late father, there is reincarnation. How does the reincarnation work, though? There's so many levels to reincarnation and how to reincarnate. A piece of what I've seen is a piece of somebody's soul could break, stay in heaven, and a piece of them is reborn into the child. So there should be a boy in your energy. I mean, if you're a man in a past life, you can reincarnate into a female. Yes, you can. But it just feels like, yes, he can reincarnate. There's a lot of healing that you still need to do, Miss Lotus. There's a lot of healing, mentally, physically, spiritually, that you need to do. You need to get yourself well. And it has to start out mental, and then it will seep into the body, and then the body will also heal itself. There is some good news coming your way that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Good news, a message, or an offer that's coming your way. You tell me, Miss Lotus. You tell me. Have you been waking up in the morning with positive thoughts, or do you feel drained? Is your physical body hurting? Are you in pain? Are you ill? Do you have anxiety? Are you a little bit depressed? Are you too busy focusing on everybody else's problems that you make it your own? If all of these questions that I'm asking is a no, not focusing on other people's crap, I'm now cutting out people's. So you still need to do the healing. So when you're saying to me, am I changing now? I guess you are on a percentage of you, but if you still have anxiety, then you're still needing to change things. Abby, angel guides, loved ones, Abby, angel guides, loved ones, Abby. What does Abby need to know, please, in love and light? Abby, what does Abby need to know? Abby. Four days, 4 weeks, 4 months, the 4th of a month, Abby, things will start to shift and change in your favor. I'm not going to read for you again. I'm calling your name. If you miss your reading, there's nothing I can do. I'm going to go now, guys. I need to eat. I feel weird. So the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Coins. Hi. So the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Coins. Stop looking back at all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. Stop doing that. If you're looking at all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, you're not paying attention to the blessing in disguise. If you're holding on to thoughts, emotions, feelings, and money, and you want security and stability, how are you going to get it if your energy is in the lack? You're going to have an opportunity or a choice coming your way at some point. This is about trying to make a compromise or a decision. If this hasn't come in yet, this option or opportunity, it will come your way at some point. You're supposed to have your own business, the money and the means. You're coming out as the Queen of Coins. You shouldn't even be worrying about stability, money, or finances. If you are, you're in the lack mindset. She's domestically skilled, resourceful, solid, practical, wise investor. This is the energy, the jack of all trade. So there is money in your energy and stability in your energy, but you have to let go of past energy. In order to manifest what you're looking for, get rid of the past, clear out the vessel, which is the body of emotions, thoughts, and feelings, and then you step into the new energy. Sophia, angels, guides, loved ones, Sophia. Listen for your name, because I'm not going back, guys. I'm gonna... And then Ophelia. Your name is Sophia, right? Angel guides, loved ones. You came in late, Sophia. So once I read for Ophelia, I'm out. Sophia. Oh, good. So what I can see in your energy, Sophia, if you have a question, post it up. I got the devil card upside down. This is amazing. This is recovery, leaving situations that no longer serve you. This is feeling light of body and light-hearted, and you're cleansing out, and you're seeing what things that you don't need to attach to you anymore. You're seeing the things and the people and the situation, negative ways of thinking. You're looking at it and you're going, I have to stop thinking like that. I need to get rid of this energy and I need to move past it. When you are clearing out the devil energy or negative, toxic people in your life, you're making room for money, stability, structure, financial gain. 8 of coins is a business owner. You can master your craft, create a body of work during your employment. And if you are in the moving away from negativity, you're going to start to manifest your dreams come true. The Star card is a renewed sense of hope, clarity, miracle. It represents abundance and a joyous outcome. And you've also got the 10 of Cups anchoring your reading. There's always a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Emotional contentment, stability, the love and support that you felt has eluded you is in your energy, Sophia. You're looking for a happy home. You're looking for a little bit of stability. You're looking for... you're looking for emotional fulfillment and contentment. Wish for it, because you've got a miracle around you. Ophelia. And you guys, loved ones, is for Ophelia. What does Ophelia need to know? Ophelia. I will be back on Sunday. I am not doing... Hey, Shannon. You're after Ophelia and then I'm gone. I am coming back on Sunday doing SuperFan lives, but I'm not doing any readings. I'm going to talk to you about my Red Cross, and I'm going to talk to you about cancer fighting foods that you literally have in your kitchen. Unbelievable. Oh, and I want to talk to you about honey. I wanted to do this live today, but everybody wanted a reading, so I'm not going to talk about those stuff and reading because it takes my energy out. I'm dead. Because every time I do talking and then reading, it's 6 hours long. I can't do it anymore. It's draining the living daylights out of me. Ophelia. Stress, maybe. Feeling exhausted. 5 of Swords. Stressed, feeling exhausted. Absorbing like a sponge everyone else's shit. The need for healing being done underneath the surface of things, but the need for you to still find balance and harmony and moderation. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, a man. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You could meet him around work, study, education, or a wedding. Jesus. Scalp. Honey, you need to meditate on your crown chakra. You need to wear purple. You need to do the breathing technique that I'm going to teach you on Sunday. Oh my God. There is a celebration at the end of it. There is like a reunion, a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, happy times for you. 5 of Swords. Inflamed scalp. That's all to do with the brain. And then you got a wedding in July. You might meet somebody at the wedding. Do you dye your hair too much, says Yvette? Are you doing like braids and then you're tugging on your hair? Like braids. Tight wigs. Keeping your hair up in a bun and it's really tight. Not good. Neuro long COVID. Oh no, I rebuke that. Shannon. I got Shannon and Donna and then I'm gone. I hope. Everyone keeps coming into the room. Shannon. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Shannon. What does Shannon need to know, please? In love and light. I rebuke this neuro long COVID. I rebuke it. I rebuke it. I rebuke it. Stop calling it. Why are you talking about it like it belongs to you? Neuro long COVID. Fuck that. No, you don't. Shut up. You don't have that. That's a lie. You're telling yourself a lie. And then your brain believes it. And then you got scalp inflammation. For fuck's sake. No. You do not have this. This is a load of bullshit. I don't give a shit if it's your medical history. So doctors will say, I don't care. I have a congenital heart disease. No, I don't. That was in the past. I don't have it. No. Do you know one of my doctors actually said to me, Anna, I've got to do a scan on the 20th. But the last time I had my scan in 2024, do you know what they said to me, guys? There is a good possibility, Annalisa, that you may not have to have a 5th open heart surgery. Yo! I'm okay with it if I do. I'm okay if I don't. When they said you might be able to have keyhole surgery, I was like, really? With my heart condition? Yeah, because your heart is looking quite good. So when I go back in August, and if they say to me I need to have another open heart surgery, go for it. Have a break, hospital food, love it. Have a break from reality, amazing. I'm all right with it. I know, guys, but the sad part of it is that I don't mind having open heart surgery. If there is any way, shape or form where I could go back to heaven for like 5 minutes, I'm all up for it. I know that sounds crazy, but come on. Heaven is an amazing place. Shannon. Angel guides, loved ones, this is for Shannon. What does Shannon need to know, please? In love and light. I'm going to talk to you about things, guys, on Sunday, and you're going to have to take notes. Okay? There's good energy around you, Shannon, in June. Good energy. There's going to be an opportunity to have a bit of fun. You're all about work, and hopefully a bit of play. I have posted it up on my TikTok. So I posted up today's live and Sunday's live. I can't remember what time I said. I'm going to have to check it myself. But I've already posted it up on my TikTok. This talks about fun times, innocence, childlike, unexpected gifts and pleasantries, trusting your gut, your intuition, high priestess energy, paying attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing a collaborative energy with a man. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in. He might bring insight into certain things that you're doing and inspire you. Retreat in 2 weeks. You're going to meet a man, and this man is you're going to be like, wow, that's a great idea. Wow, I'm going to add this into this. Wow, this looks like a good energy. And it feels like, once again with you never stop. Obviously. Juggling so many things at once. Money juggling 2 jobs, juggling a situation in 2 weeks with the 2 of coins. Another spark of creative energy around you, and you're going to be like, yep, I'm going to add that onto my business. Yep, I'm going to add that onto my business. Yep, I want to start this. It's like a lot of fun in the month of June. Keep that momentum going and trust your intuition, and this man is going to bring something in, I'm telling you. You might even feel a connection to him. He might be gay. So just, I don't know if they meant, I have to say it. Gay is 2 things. Gay is gay, or gay is laughing. Laughter, laughter. They say that, right? Gay is also happy. That is right? Gay is also happy. So he might be gay, or he's gay as in happy, joyful, joyous. I just met a new gay man a few days ago. Yeah, so gay represents gay and gay represents happy as well. Really? He's connected to squillionaires. I love that. Befriend him. Befriend him as soon as you can. Donna. And then I'm out. There's a lot there. I need a gay friend. I think my nephew's getting sick and tired of me. I'm like, hi babes, let's go swimming. I haven't gone swimming with him for a while. I mean, he's only like 18 and I'm like talking to him about all my problems. Gay guys are the best. I love them. I love them. I've got a whole bunch of cousins. When I talk about gay, I mean gay. Like my gay cousin in I love him. He's like my sister. He's my sister brother. His name is Kevin. I've got a whole bunch of gay cousins. It's like my old cousins in Philippines are all gay. And then I've got Edwin and then I've got Kevin. And when I say to you that they're so gay, I'm talking about Batty Rider shorts. It's like, oh my God, like talking like this. And like, it's my hair looking right. And like, oh my God, let me take your shorts. And I'm like, you have a really big willy and you want to wear my shorts? Like, my shorts are really fucking tight and you're like 7 foot tall and you got a massive wonga and you want to wear my little Batty Rider shorts. Are you kidding me? And he's like, give it to me. I love it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Off on holiday tomorrow. What do you see, Donna? He is so gay. Oh my God. And I love him. I've got to show you. I've got to introduce you to him at some point. Just love him. I feel like he was my son in another lifetime. And he's taken all of my clothes from leopard print, tiger print, cheetah print, like all of my fucking clothes. I had to leave it with him in Philly. This holiday, Donna, can be anything you want it to be. Why? Manifest anything and everything you want for this holiday. Visualize what you want to happen. Visualize all the blessings that you want to come from this holiday. Visualize enjoying it. You're going to manifest some stuff. You might even manifest some money on holiday. You might even manifest, I don't know. Are you in a relationship? Maybe a holiday romance. A holiday romance. Somebody that makes you feel young and feel childlike and letting your hair down and the sense of innocence and really letting loose. Single for 11 years. You never know. You might have a younger masculine around you or a younger opportunity for love coming your way on this holiday. And it's got to do with your magician energy, because there is something about, I really feel like for this holiday, you need to let loose like nobody's business. Like let loose like you've never let loose ever before. This is the energy around this holiday, because it feels like you might be pleasantly surprised. You might be pleasantly surprised in this holiday, and you're going to have so much fun and excitement. I'm going to see if I can find a picture of my cousin. I'm going solo, so who knows? Oh my God! Get some thongs. Get some thongs, girl. Let me see if I can find a picture of my cousin Kevin. He is an MC. So my cousin Kevin, he's an MC. So what he does is, not with this ass. Oh, is your ass going into your legs too? Where is he? Let me show you a video. He's so funny. Every time I turn the camera on my cousin, he's always posing. It's like he's watching me. And in case I get my camera to look at him, he's going like that. Like this. He's such a fucking poser. He's always ready for it. Let's see if I can. There he is. he's always ready for the camera. Look at him. As soon as the camera gets him, there he is. He's so ready for the camera all the time. And sometimes I don't even realize that he's ready for the camera. So when the camera is standing in, I'm like that, he's already looking at me. Like, oh, she's going to capture me. She's going to capture this moment with me. Look how pretty he is. Such a diva. He is a diva, and he's a brilliant MC. He is somebody, he's the life of the party. So he'll like do games. I just love him. I love him so much. But he's the kind of guy that would wear my shorts, even though he's 6 foot tall, and he wants to wear my shorts, my crop tops, and I'm like, really? He's like, can I have your top? And I'm like, Kevin, it's a vest. It's a vest, and you're a big man. And he was like, it's okay. So this top would be like a crop top on him. It would look so funny. I just love him. I love him to death. I love him. And he's probably the only reason why I would go to the Philippines and live there, because of him. He's the only reason. All right, guys. I'm going to see you on Sunday. Remember, I'm not doing any readings on Sunday. I have got so much to tell you. Cancer fighting foods, why I'm wearing the red shield. I don't want to follow something that's going to make me scared. Ophelia. Follow a Scottish guy on Instagram exposing food and stories. Avoid, it's scary. I don't want to do that. I don't want to watch anything that's going to take my energy low. Just cook your food properly. That's what I say. All right, guys, I'll see you on Sunday. I cannot wait to tell you what I've learned. I cannot wait to tell you what I've learned in the past week. Too many things, too much information. I love you. God bless you. I will see you soon. Knowledge is power, man. Knowledge is king.